Sky Granite Wave.
Sky Granite Wave. Yeah, I switched my schedule around a little bit. Starting at 7 p.m. now. Gives me a little bit more time to like eat food and get home. Thanks for the sub, dude. I'm not even unblurry to thank you yet. God damn. Eating food important? It's true. It's true. If you don't do it, you die. It's crazy. Working on a minigame a month jam today. Probably. Yeah. I just want to code today. I'm probably not going to play any Minecraft. I feel like I haven't coded anything in forever. Yeah, you. I haven't even streamed it forever either. No, it's only been like, what, 3 days? That's forever. Turn the music up a little bit too, now that we're not listening to them. There. Yeah. So I should still be louder than it. Not bad. One hydrate for you before we start. You got it. I'm gonna do some pixel art today. Still learning. Dude, I saw hack mode. That game looks sweet, but I kind of don't understand it. If that makes sense. Hey bang. Yeah, you for ow. Yeah, you're first. No, the throw doesn't work on this overlay. Because everything I do on the blurry screen I have to add as a separate instance and then like add the blur filter to it. So I didn't add the integrated throwing system. Sure. Yeah. Computer models animating for my something FNF and Scratch. Hell yeah, man. FNF and Scratch. That's crazy. You're crazy for that. Also, I fixed my sub goal. I don't know what we'll do with it, but doing Ace Bright today? Yeah. Yes, we are. Been having too much fun just writing scripts. I haven't even checked T2 lock yet. But you can actually write scripts in hack mode? I thought it was just like a terminal simulator-y thing. I don't really know what it was. I did a live stream. I've been gone for a bit. No, I've also been gone for a bit. This is my first stream in a little bit. Just in hack mode. It's not visually clear what's going on when you watch someone play it. I don't think it's like a good game for streaming. Because it's hard to see like, what the hell's going on? Just looks like people coding. They're just like typing things on the screen. Like, yeah, okay. Sure. Yeah, alright. Cool. I'm almost done, Sam. Almost done. And write scripts and it's recommended. That makes sense, actually. Oh. Back to the screen. I'm back. I'm back. How's it going? You might be wondering, where have I been? Why didn't I stream yesterday? Why did I cancel last minute? You know how, like, I don't know, 3 weeks ago, we were talking about how, hydrate for it, you got it. It was commendable how consistent I was, that I was streaming 6 days a week for like 3 months in a row. So funny story about that. That was too much. And I didn't realize it till I got super hella sick. That was too much. If I didn't have anything else going on, maybe it would have been fine. But I just moved to Japan a couple months ago, and I was doing like classes and stuff, so I'm gonna tone it down a little on the streaming. I still love streaming, but if I do it that much for forever, I won't love it because I was getting to the point where I didn't. So we're gonna take it easy. We're gonna take it a little more chill. I'd probably stream like 3 to 4 times a week or something. Anime sick arc. If only one of us took care of you in your bed and won your heart. Yeah, I'll be honest. This is kind of a funny thing. Like, so I'm pretty like sure of myself. I'm a pretty chill person, and I don't like mind being alone. Like or not like alone. Like I don't like being like completely alone, but like I don't mind being on my own. Until I get sick, and then all of a sudden I'm like, ugh, I hate being. I have to take care of myself. You kidding me? That's the worst, dude. See, it was pretty bad, but that's okay. It's okay. We're gonna make some games. We're gonna hang out, have a good time. I'm gonna take it a little bit easier on myself, so that way these streams are better and I have more energy. Because I'll be honest, like I'm just tired. I've been looking for jobs and stuff too, so there's like a lot going on outside of streaming stuff, unfortunately. Let me put you in my game. It's all right with you? Hell yeah, dude. I'd love to be in your game. Yeah, sweet. What kind of game are you making? Put me in. Put me in there. Absolutely. Yeah. So we're gonna keep working on the mini game jam. For those of you that weren't here Thursday, it would have been. We kind of discussed a little bit about what the idea we want to do. So the theme of the minigame jam is wizards, which is awesome. It's the best game jam theme anyone's ever had. And we're gonna make like a roguelite wizard simulator where you're fighting other mages, and when you defeat them, you can pick up their spellbook or whatever and copy parts of their spellbook into your spellbook and steal their spells. I mean, study their spells. Hey, Cobalt, how's it going, buddy? Welcome in. How are you? How you been? Yeah, something like that. I think it's gonna be pretty cool. It should be a good time. We need to do a little bit more brainstorming today before we start making stuff into actual gameplay. But I do 2D hack and slash though. I haven't decided if I want to commit to it. Sounds fun to me. Yeah. Are you? Is it for mini game a month jam as well, or is it for the other one, the game a month jam? There's a third one we were looking at, but I don't remember what it was. So let's go ahead and do what we normally do. I've been good. How are you? I'm taking it easy. I'm slowing down a little bit, I think. Turn on community. We're gonna get Excalibur right there. Install. Give me that. Install. So we'll draw a little bit of what I think I want this to look like, and then we'll probably do some coding today and some pixel art as well. Get a leg up on it. See how it looks. Yeah, that's my plan today. Last day of Golden Week today, right? I think tomorrow is actually a holiday as well. I don't have like classes or anything tomorrow either. So I have one more day. I go climbing, probably. Go to the arcade. Sounds like a good time. All of my friends are in Kyushu right now, so I'm literally... it's just me. So I do that, and then I go to... I need to enable you. There we go. Yeah, no, I know how to use Excalibur. I've done it so many times. Oh god, light theme. Dark theme, please. Thank you. Okay, so... let's think about how this game works. I'm thinking something like you sit in a room, something like this. Hey, Pyom, how's it going, buddy? We have us, the little wizard guy, and you move around with Wazdi. So you're moving around this room, and you're fighting a boss that's like gonna be here. This is the boss room. I think before you get to the boss room, you go through like you go through 2 smaller stages first. So something like this. Where like first stage is just a bunch of ads. They're not, like just tiny enemies. When you kill them, you just get money or something, or gold? I don't know. You need some incentive to do these 2 rooms. I don't want it to just be boss rush. So I need you to like get something from this, but I don't know what yet. The main point of the game though is you killing the wizard. That's at the end of each 3 rooms, and then upgrading your stuff as you go. Hey Raydon, how's it going? Welcome in. How are you? It's going in circles. Man, I feel that. That's a mood, dude. So yeah, something like this. Something like this is what I'm thinking. My thing is like, what do you get for these 2 rooms? Do you get like money, and at the end of this room there's a shop before the boss, so you can buy extra stuff? Maybe there's like a dodge mechanic, you get like an extra dash or something. I don't know about these yet, but we don't have to get to them right away. We can save this for like a later version of the game. We can just do the wizard fighting part first. And kind of going on this idea, we need a list of things that you can steal from defeating a wizard. So first and foremost, I was thinking damage is one thing, like attribute wise, you could probably steal. But this feels like a pretty natural progression thing, and I don't want this to be tied to you having to always pick damage from like... Okay, so basically when this guy dies, they're going to drop their wand or whatever, right? So this is a wand. And it'll have certain attributes, right? And we came up with a list of them last time. We're gonna have to remake it because I don't have like a good memory of what we're talking about. This is for what, Jim? This is for a minigame a month, Jim. Adding different types of wizards. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Different elemental types, different effects when they hit you, different effects on cast, different projectile sizes, stuff like that. And I think that's the fun things to upgrade, less than like numbery things, right? So, explained again, I understood absolutely nothing. Hell yeah, sounds like hell to make an ace sprite. Hopefully just the projectiles will have to be made in ace sprite, because I'm gonna try to make everything for this game, or at least some of the things for this game. Maybe I'll work with Rosati or Takes Ping or any other artists that want to work with me. Not sure yet. But yeah, something like this. I was thinking though, like, certain attributes are not fun to have to pick. So like, let's say you fight a wizard and he has like some cool spell that you want to capture, right? I don't want you to have to waste your upgrade on just always upgrading some numerical thing. I want you to upgrade it in like the effects that you're allowed to cast. Explain the basic game again, please. Yeah, so it's like a roguelike dungeon crawler-y type game where you're a wizard fighting other wizards. When you kill an enemy wizard, you get to take their stuff and like study their spells and combine that into spells that you can use. So for example, just working off the base like wands, I think we were at the point where like stabs are one or two-handed, wands are one-handed or something like that. Just working off wands, there'll be things like the damage, the projectile type, the range, the cooldown, stuff like this. And I guess like also you might be able to do like, you steal a spell type. What if, okay, hear me out. What if you upgrade these with gold because they're numeric things and it's kind of boring? Like, I don't want to kill some crazy ice wizard and be like, cool, and my cooldown slightly lower. Maybe these are by gold, and the things you capture from the actual wizard are the effects of the spell. So you get to steal effects, and maybe like when you kill them, there's 2 effects that you're allowed to take. Similar to more like roguelike elements, right? So like, we're gonna have to come up with a list of effects, but one of them is ice wizard. I don't know. I'm gonna write ice wizard. Ice wizard. What is that? What am I? Where even am I right now? Ice wizard. And this will put down like a circle of hail that'll fall in one area, and it'll like glow blue or whatever. When you kill him, you get a smaller version of this thing. Or like the fire wizard shoots just a literal like ball of fire, like a moving projectile of fire, right? And then maybe when you kill him, there's 2 or 3 versions of this thing you can take. You can take like the fast version, which is a tiny version that like goes really fast. The explosive version, which is like a middle one but has an AoE like explosion effect. Or you take the big version, which is like one big fireball but really slow moving. 1 enemy per room. I think there's going to be room 1, which is like adds, room 2, which is adds, room 3 is the boss. Necromancy wizard sounds most fun, not gonna lie. We can start thinking of like different wizard types, yeah. We have necromancy. This what? Summon skeleton? Summon skeleton. We're gonna do the skeleton types. Let's think of like three versions of this thing. Slime summoner. I get that kind of falls under like necromancy / summoner. The summoner wand. Keep in mind this is a game jam, so I don't want to like go crazy, but like necromancy, ice, fire, probably force. And then acid / poison. We'll just group them together because it's good enough. Wind? We could do wind, yeah. All elements. Ice, force, acid, wind, maybe water. Thought of all elements. That's fine. That's fine. Fire, water, wind, earth. We could do earth. Earth is another one. Just keep in mind, so like for each of these, we're gonna need like 3 different things, and you're like combining what the spells. You're combining effects that your spells are able to do. Sounds alright. We'll probably start with just the one. We'll just do ice first. So we need 3, maybe 5 different versions of this thing so you can pick your like upgrade path. Or maybe it's 3 and you can like chain them together into different upgrades. So like there's the hail AoE, hail AoE. Maybe there's like low cooldown but low damage. Yeah, something like rapid fire, yeah. Combine the elements into elementals and try to fight scope creep. I think when you pick this thing, your wand just does it. So like, you beat the first boss and you get hail. You beat the second boss and you get also shoot a fireball. Your staff just does both of these things now. So you get more powerful as the game goes on, but the bosses will like have more damage and more health and stuff. Hey Rocco and King R, how's it going? Welcome in. Good to see you. Ice staff should be like a ray. So there could be hail, AoE, ray, kind of like the thing from Terraria, the beam. When you hold the ray, you're slower. I like that. Slow. Yeah. Hail, ray. Let's take a third thing for an ice wizard. I only want to do 3. And then we can make these in Godot today and just see how they play, see how they feel. And then for each of these, we'll need like the boss version of this thing, because when you face the ice wizard, they'll be able to cast everything. So you, the little idiot baby learner, can only pick up one thing at a time, but the enemy that you face will always be able to do all of them. And the enemies that you face will be random, and that'll give you like the roguelike feeling of the game, I think is how I want this to work. That seems pretty reasonable. Blizzard? I feel like that's kind of the hail thing, where it's like a circle. Yeah, it is. You can sacrifice your own speed to focus on aiming on the enemy, because the enemy slows down equals more damage. For sure, yeah. That makes sense for the ray thing, because you're going to be like, ice wall? Ooh, I like wall. Maybe this doesn't even do damage, and it just blocks the next projectile from you. I was thinking of a similar thing for the necromancy, where like it puts up like a wall skeleton or a shield skeleton. It doesn't do any damage, it just blocks something from you. I don't like that could maybe work. Yeah. And so your wand will be able to do any of these things once you kill the boss. You can only just pick one. And so maybe there's like a hail build you can do, or maybe if you fight the ice wizard again, you can upgrade the thing. Fire should have explosions. Yeah, for sure. For sure. All right, well, let's start with these. We also need like the base attack. Maybe you pick one at the start of the game and it'll do a certain elemental damage type, and maybe the upgrades you can find enhance your elemental type. So let's think about what we want to do first. Let's go ahead and make a new note. This is going to be mini game a month game jam. This is the V0 checklist. There we go. Like this, and we'll say so. Create character script. Add movement to character. Decide firing action, and then implement basic attack action. Implement wall and tile set. We're gonna do after that. Then we'll have a character that can move around in the little game screen. First, before we even do this, then we need to set resolution. Before we do that, we need to set up the project. So set up Godot project. Set up the project, set the resolution, create the character script, add movement to the character, decide firing action, add firing action to character, implement basic attack action. We're gonna put this on GitHub as well. So set up project, set resolution, set up GitHub. Because this is a month-long one, so I'm gonna take it a little bit slower. Just a blue ball you can fire, that should be basic. Yeah, for sure. You start with something, you can pick what you want. So that way you have like a good idea of like what your build starts as. But I think all of the elements, no matter what, just fire a little tiny projectile. So if you're a necromancer, a little tiny necrotic bolt. If you're a force user, force caster. What are force wizards called? It's just like you're a fire wizard, an ice wizard. I guess it's just a force wizard. We'll do something like that. Finally got my trailer from a game finish. Just posted it and show your stuff. Dude, hell yeah. Good for you, Rocco. God damn. I might check that out in a little bit. The wall and tile sets. At what point do I want to start thinking about how to do art? I don't know. I think for the tile set, what I want is like the old retro game tile set. Where it's like just edges of a wall. retro game wall. And we can change the... This isn't what I wanted. What? In-game. Just something like really stupid. Okay, this is pixel art wall tile set. Maybe I'll never get here. Yeah, something like this. Something like maybe even simpler than this. I'm thinking like Pac-Man walls. Like this. Yeah. Okay, literally like this style tile set. And what we can do is, depending on the element of like the wizard you're fighting, change this like wall tile set to be that of the wizard's element. So if you're in like the forest room, it'll change all of the walls to be green or whatever. So that kind of gives it like that retro-y feel too. I think that's pretty cool. Keep in mind the project name is literally Test Game 1, although it was never meant to be anything, but here we are. This is why I never name my games until I'm finished with them. Because I would much rather work on Project Lava Lamp than like... I'm more motivated by keeping the name flexible and like just working on what I want to work on instead of like immediately establishing the target of the thing. So I love it. Yeah, if I ever made a Steam game, it would be called like Project Steam Game up until literally the day I put it up for release. Like Klaxon, mad respect that he's working on the game and it's still it's like still in beta, but he works on it. It's called A Look Into. But he's like already named it and already has an idea for the entire game. I could never. Into the rooms, there's going to be pre-made rooms put together for like procedural genre with walkers. I think in the beginning, it's literally just going to be a square. I don't know if we'll have time to do... Not you. No. Yeah, get out. I don't know if we'll have time to do anything more interesting than that. So like we have... What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks? But this... At the end of this week is go to Wild Jam. I'm in the way again. Let me get out of the way. Over here is going to be go to Wild Jam on the 10th, I believe. So this week will be Wild Jam. So we kind of have like 3 weeks. So I want to see how far I can get it in 3 weeks. There's an entire website for the game too. Axon's a maniac. Hey Leviathan, how's it going? Speaking of next week, Leviathan, is that when we're hanging out? Leviathan and I are we're having a Japan hangout. It's gonna be a good time. Gonna go to a Pokemon Center. I bought a Clodsire plushie last time I was at a Pokemon Center. I literally couldn't say no. Clodsire plushie. Dude, look at this little man. I bought him. No, not this one. Is it the... Wait, does his mouth open? Happen with me here. Okay. This one most certainly does not open. 0% chance. I'm gonna keep him in my lap because he's comfy. How big is it? Pokemon Center or the Clodsire plushie? Because it's not that big. He's not yawning. He's like... It's like this one. Out of stock? Don't worry. He's in my lap right now. Hydrate, you got it. Actually, hang on. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Let me just check something real quick. Let me check something that I need to know. I need to know the answer to this right now. Where is it good? I want to put him on my model. He's in my lap IRL. Might be a thing for another time. Viridian, thank you so much for this sub, buddy. 4 months. Wow. We've been here for a while. You've been here the whole time. You're crazy. Thank you so much, buddy. And would you look at that? I fixed my overlay, so it's actually in the correct place. That's so kind of you. Thank you so much, Viridian. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, let's create the project for this. Yeah, so set up Godot project, set resolution, set up GitHub, create character scripts, add movement to the character, decide firing action, add firing action to the character. We need to do like projectile spawning, and management. So this will be like, okay, so basically we need to prefab the, what is this? Prefab the projectile. We need to create the projectile manager. And prefab the projectile. Implement basic attack action. So on this action should spawn projectile towards on attack. We need to decide here how we want this action to work. Because like, should it go in the direction you're facing or the direction you're moving. I need some lunch. See you later. Take it easy, Darkwood. Thanks for being here. Thank you again for your money, for your Amazon gamer dollars. I really appreciate it. Have a good lunch, my guy. Thank you so much for the support. It could be towards your mouse, which is kind of fun, but then you have to manage like moving and your mouse at the same time, in which case we'd probably put it on click. There's a chance we could probably do this with controller support as well, and then we'd have to figure out a way to do it like with aiming the stick or something. So like maybe a crosshair. I think maybe for now we just use mouse. I think mouse is okay. Implement wall and tile set. So implement, well, we'll do, here we can create placeholder tile set, a little placeholder in a game jam. Definitely will replace it later. Don't worry about it. We'll implement the wall, so we have a character thing for us to schmoove around in. Still using the list? Always use the list, man. It's easier to like. My brain works better by putting everything in this list, and I can just go top down. Can I make you sound effects? If you want, yeah, for free. Really? Yeah, that'd be amazing. Yeah. Thank you so much, Lily Storm. Also, welcome in. It says it's your first time chatting. I'm going to assume it's correct. So something like this. Now, we also need like Discord. Yeah. Here, if you join our Discord. Oh, Leviathan, you beat me to it. You're so quick. Sound effects. I think for this, like, having some music and some sound effects that are like retro-y sounding would be super sick. I want to ask people to make music for me again, but I feel so bad about the last one that maybe I won't. I don't know. Gotta do my mod stuff when I'm actually here. We have the best mods. Music is sick. The music for the last game was so good, and I completely squandered it. But I think Rock and Owen are still going to release the music just on Spotify as a standalone album. So pretty cool. Even if I don't get to be the way that music is out into the world, I'm still excited that it gets to be like that they're getting it out there. So very cool. Well, this will give us the arena to walk around in. We'll see how comfortable that feels. And then once we do that, we can start thinking about implementing the different like effect types. So implement wand effect system. So we're going to need wand effect resources. We're going to need some way to link the effect to differentiating things that are happening on spawn. And I think I want to do it in a way that it's flexible enough we can implement like, I don't want to hard code anything basically. And I think you're able to do this pretty easily because it'll just be like on cast loop through the list of effects for each effect, implement whatever predicate that effect has. So like if we're doing it in the way that your wand just continues to get more and more things that it happens when you click the button, then, well, hang on, that doesn't really work. Okay, I just thought of a new problem that we're gonna run into here. Let's say we have, okay, let's say we beat the first boss and we picked the AoE, the hail AoE thing, right? Now, this should have its own intrinsic cooldown. Let's say we beat the boss again and we get the ray thing. So if we click once, it'll summon AoE hail, and if we hold click, it'll like cast the ray. What are the separate cooldowns for these things? Maybe on the left-hand side of your screen, you just have cooldowns for each of your different castings. Yeah, that makes sense actually. And then so like ray has basically no cooldown. Wall has like a 10-second cooldown. So when you cast it, there'll be a little symbol over here, like a clock symbol that'll count down the timer when you're allowed to cast that thing. And the next time you click, it'll spawn every available thing that you have that's all cooldown. You know, making a website if you want to pay me that way, not money, I have the domain. Unfortunately, I don't think that will be possible. We've got enough projects going on as is. I don't want to commit to anything. Unless it's something very, very simple. But I will lean towards no, I'm sorry. That's okay. I'm so sorry. After all you've done for me to just be like, nah, me make a website? Nah. Nah, it's alright, Apologies. So yeah, okay, we need some sort of like implement feedback timer on these things. So in the implementation of these different effects, we need to add like the cool. Okay, so so base damage, base cooldown. What else is here? The actual effect that happens. So like effects, AoE, explosion, wall, etc. This is where we can actually like implement the individual types of things that can happen on cast. When I make it like a WoW build, this doesn't have the cooldown on top of the ability menu. I don't want to overload the player with too many like buttons to press. Well, you know what game does that really well though is Hades. Hades makes it so you have like 4 buttons to press, but each of the buttons feel very meaningful. So that way, like, your wand left click will always be one thing, and you can set what your left click is, and then maybe you have like 2 and 3. Switch what your left click does? Hold on. Okay. So you have like hotkeys to switch between the things that you're allowed to have on your wand. So let's go back to our example here. We have wall, beam, and our basic bolt, right? So if you hit 1 on your keyboard, you switch to the bolt and you can click the bolt. And then once wall is off cooldown, you can click 2, switch to the wall, put the wall down, switch back to 1, and start casting the thing again. I think that will make the game a little bit challenging, but in a way that's fun. So we have attack switching. So when you get new things, you're gonna have 4 available slots, 1, 2, 3, 4, because I don't wanna give you like too many buttons to press. Go Hero Siege route and have all 4 abilities be mapped to left click. That's what I was originally gonna do, and then it's just whatever was off cooldown gets cast, which is also one way to. Or maybe you the player have the option to choose between the 2 things you want to use. I don't know. We might have to play around and see which one works better, like which one feels more natural. If I'm clicking really fast and I want to be able to switch to like one specific thing I want to save. The reason why I just click the thing doesn't always work is if you want to save resources for something specifically. So like let's say the wall is a very defensive action and you don't want to necessarily just be like wall, 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 right? You want to like time it so you're like a big projectile is coming down. That's when you want to use it. If everything is just on left click, it's just going to start randomly placing all of your abilities down, which is okay. I mean, we'll see. We'll see which one sounds like plays better. Before we get to any of that, we need to actually make the effect system. Have a levitate function. What would that be? What would that do? I'm curious. Like, you dodge everything. Like you jump up in the air and dodge everything for a couple seconds. I can't just have you levitate forever. You'd be unstoppable. Yeah, so base damage, base cooldown, effect, effect side effects, effect side. Well, we could do this in effect like debuffs. Like, well, okay, I'm not gonna worry about this for now. This is the thing I was thinking for like the beam. It slows you down. But like, I don't want to worry too much about this until we get more of the effects in. This is like the base version of the thing where like we're just adding effects to our wand. The cool interactions like shooting a projectile through your wall empowers it. That way it's not only defensive. There's probably ways we can do combinations. I'm not going to worry about that right now because again, it's a game jam game. I'm gonna try to like. I like that idea for sure, especially when you're like mixing elemental things together. I think that's very interesting, but I'm gonna not commit to it. We should be diving into shaders and VFX systems. Maybe this is the project when we learn shaders. Maybe this is, because I want to be able to do things like when you shoot the fireball projectile, it looks like it's glowing. It's not just a static image. And I think the way you do that is with shaders. But I've not actually used shaders, so I don't know specifically what their like use case is yet. Just start what comes to mind and pick it up. You want? It's all up to you. Yeah. No, yeah. Like we're just brainstorming, right? I'm not like saying like. Rocco, how fucking dare you suggest me to do that? Like, are you surprised I offered free SFX? I don't know if like, I just appreciate it. That's all. Sorry, I didn't mean to sound like, oh my god. Need some organ instrument right now? Organ instrument? Wait, do you mean like an organ or like? No, I was very offended. Good. I mean, that's what the vibe I was going for. Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad I got it through. Maybe next time you'll think before you type, huh? Okay, so I think this gives us like a base version of our game. We also need enemies, so we need enemies, we need an enemy manager, basic enemy types. We're gonna need the enemy resource. This will be like, before we do this, we need a character resource. Organ, not organs. Piano? Or bagpipe. I feel like a bagpipe is an organ instrument, no? On technicality. Before we get to the enemies, what we'll do is implement character resource. This will have everything that's in between an enemy and a character, everything that they share. It's a nice family view here. I've studied for 4 hours nonstop. If wanky, no. Take it easy. God damn. Chill. Take a nice break. I also studied for a long time today, and then I went to the arcade. My brain is like cooked in a good way. I played a lot of My and a lot of Sound Voltex, and I was chefing in Sound Voltex. I think in my perfect world, I would stream like game dev 3 days a week and rhythm games 1 day a week. But it's still tricky for me to do rhythm games. Maybe this Thursday I can do a Sound Voltex stream or something. You're in Mixed Jam. My game got canceled. Our game also got canceled. I got the flu. I couldn't finish Mixed Jam or go to Wild Jam. I'm so sad. We haven't finished the game jam in like 3 weeks. Blah. I was gonna say badass instrument. It works. It's an organ instrument. I love the bagpipes, and I'm not afraid to say it. I'll go up to bat for the bagpipes. You know. Did a ton of overtime this week because I'm behind on deadline. My brain is mush. Dude, I'm so sorry. I'm glad that you're realizing that your brain is mush, and I hope you get the time to recover your brain. Because as someone that is coming out of being burned out and not realizing it, I'm almost glad that I got super sick, because the pace I was going between like school and streaming and like editing would have killed me. I would have graduated, I think, if I kept going at that pace. So I'm glad you're at least recognizing that, like, hey, you have a break coming up, whether or not it's planned, you know? Sickness gives me more time. See, I thought that way, and then it just made me more sick for longer. But a part of what I do here is talk a lot, and my throat was murdered. So I'm gonna take 8 weeks paid vacation. Bridian, where do you work, and are they hiring? Like, do they need more developers? Because I'll sign that contract today. 8 weeks paid vacation? Are you kidding me? Like, FedEx me the contract. I'll sign it in blood if you need it. What do they pay me? Like a shoebox full of macaroni? I'll do it. I don't care. 8 weeks paid vacation? What in the fuck? Fucking struggles an American to comprehend what you just said to me. God damn. Well, good. I hope you play lots of games and go do outdoorsy thing away from your computer. And just, hey, it's okay, but the benefits are nice. Literally, if you pay me fucking shoelaces, I'll take that job. Anything. What? Excuse me? Whereas I'm still real green at coding, but I got ideas left and right. Hydrate, you got it. Yeah, no, like, god damn. I will say, I've been looking for jobs in Japan, and wow, did that put my mind at ease. I feel like I've turned a corner living here. For the first time in like the last 6 months, I no longer feel like I am like surviving in Japan. I feel like I'm kind of living in Japan, you know? For the first time, like this week, I kind of felt it. So that's good. And now that I'm like looking for jobs, I'm like, I think I'm ready to like officially live here. Because once I get a job and I switch my visa over, then I'm like, then I live here. I get a new apartment because I fucking hate my apartment. Funny as in this year, I got 16 weeks paid vacation next year. Jesus Christ. Hydrate, you got it. Hey, Poke Peter, welcome in. Thanks for making me drink water. I appreciate you. Yeah, like, because I was gonna spend a year here and see if I really wanted to stay. And like, I'm pretty sure I do now. So I'm gonna look for jobs and yeah, get a new apartment, start living here. Maybe even go grocery shopping every once in a while. It's crazy for me. All right, enemy resource. This will be after we implement character resource. I'll have everything between them. Basic enemy types. We just need one at the start of the game. Or actually, maybe we don't even start with this. We start with bosses. If we do that, well, we'll spawn the boss. The boss will have an enemy resource that should have all of its stuff. The thing is, the boss will need effects, and though they will parallel the effects that are here, I don't think I want to double dip on these resources, because then I need some flag to say, like, if cast by user, if cast by boss. Or maybe have, like, boss AoE versus our AoE. Maybe the boss has scalars? So, like, for example, if the base damage here is 5, I don't know. Okay, the damage actually doesn't make sense. The cooldown and, like, the AoE need to be scaled. So maybe the boss on its resource has, like, a scalar or something? We don't get hired by a black company and that your interviews will be with minimal xenophobia. I'm only applying for, like, big tech companies, so it should be okay. I applied for Amazon again, which hopefully, since I already worked there, they can just boomerang me in and I actually won't have to do anything more than talk to a hiring manager, which would be very nice. I don't have to do interview loops. Interview loops are hard. If I do have interviews coming up, we'll probably switch to doing, like, leak coding on stream or something. This I could do half, and I ended up working every day for 10... Every day? What the fuck, dude? No! I said to sell my days back to the company, just take the extra check. God damn. Nah, like... The thing is... Okay, like... I need companies to understand something. Like... Me working 12 hours a day does not mean I'm more productive than... Like... Okay, let's look at, like... Okay, this is hours worked. And this is, like... per hour productivity, right? This goes down as a function of time. Well, maybe not actually. Maybe it goes like this, right? And you start to just, like, level off at some point where you're just committing absolute slop. Yeah, not going back to corporate America. No, I'm gonna try to get a job here in Japan, a tech job here in Japan. Yeah. You're forced to take vacation to convert them to money. My company allows me to stack them though. What the fuck? Feels like the Weekend Wednesday argument. Like, it's but our goals are aligned, right? So, like, me personally, I want to hit this. This is like my 6-hour mark. Productivity is a bell curve, 100%. The thing is, if you want me to work like 12 hours, the delta that you're getting from the last 6 hours is actually kind of dog shit. Like, it's about as good as, like, 1 hour of my actual time. But the thing is, this debuff stacks, right? So, like, this is me when I'm fresh. But if you push me to work this 12 hours, the next day, the curve starts lower. So it's going to start like this, and then go back to leveling off, right? So, like, every once in a while, if we have to push for something, the next day, my productivity is going to be worse, but, like, it'll go back up over time. But if you do this to me for, like, over and over and over, if I work 12 hours days over and over and over, eventually I just work at that swap pace. And I just... do absolutely nothing. Or stories I hear from foreigners living in Japan working corporate seems like a nightmare. I mean, I have too much self-respect to be like stay at a company that treats me like shit, me personally. Now that's an advantage of working in tech. Some people don't have that luxury, and I completely understand that. But for me, like, yeah, if you're making me work overtime every day, like, I can recognize. I was in contracting for like 3 years. I know a shit employer when I see one, and I'll just be like, I'm good. I'm out of here. Or I'll just quiet quit. Like, I don't care if my boss thinks I'm a bad worker. I really don't. Right? So, like, if they're like, you have to work overtime today, I'll just be like, no. What are you gonna do? Fire me? Then I get laid off, and I get fucking laid off benefits for a while. Okay. We'll go look for another job for the next 2 months. Thanks for paying me. Except for the last year of working, I was doing 12+ hour shit. Shit was awful. A decade of that is insane. You just, yeah, I mean, like, it's just not worth trading your stuff. They'll probably make you stare at a wall for 8 hours a day. Okay. I have so many ways I could fill 8 hours of time until you quit yourself. That literally would never work on me. That's the thing. Like, I don't need to be doing things for my job for me to, like, I get no value. I don't, and like, again, this is a luxury, but like, I don't gather any self-work out of the job that I do. Or self-worth. I don't base any of my self-worth on my job at all. So like, if I know I'm not doing a good job at work, I don't really care. Right? Like, they're just doing that. Like, I'm just doing this job because they pay me. That's it. That's the end of it for me. Now, not allowed to do anything though. No phone, laptop, or devices. Just stare at the wall. I mean, I'll just take my laptop with me. You know, I know I'm not allowed to, but what are they gonna do? Are they gonna fire me? I'm already on like the thinnest ice possible, right? Right? So if they're like, no laptop, and they're like, okay, and I'll just take my laptop anyways. I don't care about breaking the rules. Surely they can't legally do anything anyways? Exactly. You can't literally say I can't have my phone. Like, I'll study Japanese in a quiet cubicle for 8 hours a day while you pay me. I'm completely okay with that. Can't imagine working 12 hours every day. I work 7.6, that feels like too much. Literally same, and like, one sec. Like, the thing is, I'm just not productive after 7. There's just nothing for me, like, there's nothing left that I can do for you after 7 hours. It's just, so like, the company, you and I are on the same team. Like, I want to be as productive as possible for you, if it means working less hours, and you want me to be as productive as possible, right? We're on the same, like, our things are aligned. I should just work 6 hours every day, and like take Wednesday off, and I'll do as much or more work. I'll be more productive as a person and be happier in the role. It's annoying that we have this system that, like, yeah. Then I consider Japan is not known for protecting workers. No, Japan has really good worker protection, actually. It's a legitimate thing because they don't want to fire people, so they can boast they never fired anyone. No, it's because the worker protections are actually really good. Yeah, Japan has really good worker protections. That's why they can't fire you. That's why they just give you nothing to do. They don't want to fire you. Because to fire you, they need a reason to fire you. They can't just fire someone for no reason. Yeah, I heard the complete opposite. No, the worker protections in Japan are crazy good. And no one... It's me, dude. Sitting on that. Like, hey guys, you want to form a union? Yeah, what's up? What are we working on? We're working on the minigame a month jam. So we're kind of coming up with a list of things we need to do in Godot. But basically the game is, you're a wizard, you're fighting other wizards. When you kill that wizard, you can steal something that their wand does and add it to your wand. We're still figuring out a little bit of how that resource system is going to work in terms of like both the cooldowns that you as a person can use and also like how that information is presented to you. And other things like, right now we're actually trying to figure out like the case where the boss and you are going to have the same effects, but how do we make it so that the boss can use those same effects but in a different way? So for example, like your wand can summon a hailstorm, the boss can summon a hailstorm too, but theirs should be bigger and do more damage. Music is a tad loud, at least it's competing with your volume. Thank you for letting me know. Let me turn it down just a little bit. I really appreciate that. People who say like, hey, your mic is muted or your music is too loud or all of that stuff, you guys are my hero. You're my favorite person. I literally would never have known without you. Hey Shakel, welcome in. How's it going? I've heard a ton of stories of corporate toxicity and harassment. Do those not get included in work protection laws? That's a different thing because like the culture is a large driving force in why people put up with that. Because like in Japan, it's very much like your job is a lot of your self-worth, like in society's eyes. So like if you have a certain job and you want to keep your job, like it's culturally you need to go along with things, even if it includes like being power harassed. But I think people now are better about being like, hey, no, like the actual real hours worked in Japan have done nothing but go down in the last like 40 years to the point where they're actually lower than the US people. Like people in Japan on average work less hours than in America now, even though like the reputation for Japan is like, oh, if you work in Japan, you're just gonna die from overwork. And then it actually turns out in America, you're more likely to like work extra hours. Another thing in Japanese thing is called oidishabie. What? Oidashibare. Beya. It's hard for me to read Romanju. The banishment room make people quit rather than fire them. Yeah, put me in the room, dude. Put me. I'll be happy in that room. Are you kidding me? I'll take a nap. I'll go on my phone. I'll take my textbooks in there. Start studying Japanese. What are you gonna do? You already won't fire me. You want me to create the tune? I have no, like the sheet music. Nah, I probably not. No, I play the drums, but I've very rarely written any music. Yeah, I'm not good at that skill. I haven't really looked into it yet. I want to do like more. I want to be able to learn music. I think that's gonna be the next thing after I learn a little bit more about doing pixel art. Music is my next thing on my list that I want to try to pick up. Had lunch, ate too much chocolate. Oh no! Have you played Noida? I haven't. I've watched Pirate Software play it a little bit. It seems really fun. It seems like Terraria, but you're a wizard. Yeah, it seems fun. It seems fun. How's programming? Have you started yet, or just reading the chat? Just reading chat for a little. I mean, we're still coming up with the list of stuff to like do the actual implementation plan. But I think we have enough for like the V0 version of this thing. We also need to do. We need like the. Okay, this is the problem with AI being everything. We need the AI for the enemies, of like how they're gonna target you. Basic enemy. Let's actually start with base or boss enemy. So I'm just gonna say ice boss enemy, and here we can decide how to reuse effect assets or effect resources. So we need something attached to these things for like scaling, damage. You're planning or over planning? I'm not sure over planning exists. But if you doze off or you're on your phone, isn't that reason enough to fire you then? Great. I love being fired. I get severance, so that's part of the reason they don't want to fire you. That's part of the reason they'd rather you just quit or find a new job, right? And like I can also use that time to just look for other jobs or something. I don't care. New generation in Japan looks at the design of EU/US job systems and have been trying to work in our way of doing things from what I hear. Yeah, it's getting, but like actually it's weirdly enough, it's getting better everywhere, which is awesome. And like unionization is on the rise in the US, which is awesome. We need better unions in the US. Same here in the US, job identity is heavy here. I found it to be less heavy. Especially with the younger generation, like my friends in America, we don't really care what each other do for jobs. Like there's no, like if you're a doctor or a lawyer, we're like props, but we also know you're overworking yourself. I don't think it's as much of a thing. A lot of self-worth in the job sector in Japan seems to be how productive you are. So not being able to do anything is seen as a nightmare, but Westerners would just not care. So, I mean, I don't think that that's necessarily true though, because like, one of my roommates had a situation where like he wasn't assigned any work at his company, and he did not take that well, because he like gets self-worth out of doing his job, which is I'm not like poo-pooing that. That's a good thing. Like that if you want, if you find that to be a motivational way that you get self-worth, then awesome. Like I'm not saying like, oh, you care about your job, you're the worst. Like, but if you're that person, then it can be a lot of damage to like not have anything to do, and like that kind of like power harassment and bullying will get you a lot worse. I'm gonna say this: too much pride in my work, which is nothing for me. The company doesn't give a shit, but I feel awful if I'm not performing up to my own standards. Yeah, it's hard. I mean, like the thing is, like it's not something that like you get to be like, I actually don't care. Like it's just intrinsic to how you are. You can change it over time, right? Like you can tell yourself like, hey, it's just a job. I'm just doing it because they pay me. But like, you can't just flip a switch. You know what I mean? I used to be that way until I did contracting for 3 years. And then it just burned out of me. I just stopped caring at all. I have to go. Just came to say hi. Have a nice stream. Take it easy, Shaq. It's always good to see you, buddy. What the hell? Just found out about Godot 5 minutes ago? Dude, welcome. I'm so glad you did. What a coincidence. You're streaming about it right now? YouTube knows all. We haven't actually got to the Godot programming yet. Someone commented on my last video, like, when's the Godot programming? And literally we didn't write a single line of code. Hopefully today won't be like that. But for me, I kind of care what job I'm doing because of retail hurts my body, which is time to get into IT. And I've been trying around 2 years now. Keep it up, man. The first one is by far the hardest. Once you have some base level of experience, the job market just opens right the hell up. It's awesome. But the first one is really hard. So I wish you the best. If you have a resume, we really need to make the resume review channel. I can make that today. Maybe after stream. I have to do something after stream. I'll make the resume review channel. I think it'd be helpful because we have a lot of people here that are like experienced developers that like could look at people's resumes that are trying to get into IT. I was fired for looking drowsy during a meeting last year. Nah, I fall asleep during my meetings all the time, and no one cares in the jobs I work. That's really shitty. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that happened to you. Just because like that does not foster a good. If I was your manager, and I saw that you were drowsy during a meeting, I would be like, hey, next time you're not up to having the meeting, just let me know. We can either reschedule it or I can just record it for you or something. But like, it's not like you can just like, okay, well, put an EpiPen in your leg. You need to be awake for this. You know what I mean? Like, if you're sleepy, you're sleepy. What are you gonna do about it? Periodic care. For me, I would not care. I am costing you money and I'm still getting paid. You're the only one in a lose situation. 100%. That's the way I feel too. But like, that's not how everyone feels. So if that's, you know, to be my boss. I was a manager for a while. Everyone that I managed loved having me as a manager, and I hated every minute of it. It was the worst. But I would just listen to people and be like, oh, you're sleepy? We can reschedule the meeting. Or like, oh, you have to go pick up your kids from whatever. The weird thing was I was people's managers that were older than me, which is like such a strange situation to be in. And I know it shouldn't bother me, but like it did a little bit. I was like, I don't really think I should be telling you people what to do. Can I ask you if it's possible to make a 3D game like Stardew Valley or Coral Island and Godot? Absolutely. Godot has good 3D stuff, so absolutely. Sky was a short game. Scrum meetings, I've heard nightmares on them. I canceled Scrum and stand-up all the time. I just didn't care. I was like, look, wait, we don't need to do this every day, all right? Especially like, unless it's the first thing we do in the day and everyone can stick to the, like, because here's the thing about Scrum. I actually don't mind it too much so long as like the conversation is open. Let's say, for example, let's say all of you are on my team and we're hosting Scrum. You have 2 minutes if you're on my team, and if you're gonna go past that 2 minutes, we're not doing it here because you're just wasting everyone's time. So you have 2 minutes. If you've done nothing since today and yesterday and you were stuck on something, this is your time to explain what you're stuck on and ask for help. If it's more complicated than that, take it offline or schedule something else. Yeah, this meeting could have been an email. Exactly. If you waste more than like 2 to 3 minutes of other people's times on your team during Scrum to discuss things, like I had a teammate that did this all the goddamn time, and they'd be like, oh, what if we implement it this way? And I'm like, okay, we can have that conversation, but not now. Not while there's 7 of us here and you're talking to one other person. No one else needs to be here for this. Hydrate, you got it. Also, hello, Marilyn. How are you? Good afternoon. Good afternoon from Japan. Only one time I've been on is done Scrum correctly. My team is like, why do you only talk for 15 seconds? I'm like, because this is Scrum. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, literally, what'd you do yesterday? What are you going to do today? Are you stuck on anything? That's it. That's it. If you have more than that, we talk about it at a different time. That's it. It's so frustrating when people are like, can we talk about everything that we need to do right now? Can we do that? Can we talk about, can we waste like an hour? And okay. I hate that. It's just a fucking waste. Last thing was like, oh, sorry, I had to read that. This is just a basic stand-up. The worst parts are the entire ring around the rosy meetings of having to talk about tickets and the backlog. And my ad thing popped up. And having to assign shit based on cards. That's the planning session, right? So like, you have sprint planning, and then you have the sprints. And during sprints, you just do stand-up, right? My thing with sprint planning, like, you need to have the retrospective on, as I hate the meetings, but like I feel like you need them so that everyone on the team gets aligned better about like how we're going to plan sprints better. If you don't have retrospectives and you just do sprint plannings every week, I feel like things just bloat and nothing ever gets done because you're not like reviewing how the week went, if that makes sense. Decent, currently procrastinating a bit. How about you? I'm good. I'm tired. I'm very tired. In a good way. I walked around like probably 15 km today or something. I did a bunch of studying, did a bunch of stuff at the arcade, did some like admin garbage too. So brain's a little cooked, but I'm good. I'm good, chilling. I'm glad to be streaming again. I missed you guys. If you're curious why I didn't stream yesterday, I was too tired, and I was not in a good mood, and I don't want to come here if I'm not in a good mood. That seems like maybe not a good idea. Prefer scrums to stand up over meetings. Me too. Yeah. He's speaking in metric. It's true. I've been corrupted. When I start referring to the temperature as Celsius, we've lost me. Hey, Chimu, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. And look, I fixed the follower thing. It's actually in the correct place now. Also a bit tired, but more in the chronically ill way. Yeah, that's also why I didn't stream yesterday. I'm gonna stream less, a lot less. 6 times a week, though very fun, was too much, and I didn't realize it until like Friday. That has just been too much. But I really I love doing this. I love making games. I love hanging out with people. I want to keep doing it, but I need to do it in a way that's more sustainable. So a little bit was I was like, on paper I was pushing for being able to like fund the independent business visa, but like I'm not worried about that right now. I'm just gonna get a job, do this as a side thing, which is way more fun because I get to just do it whenever I want and chill with you guys, and it's not like businessy. That's much better. I like that a lot more. So I'm glad y'all are here. Sorry I was gone. Let's make some video games. All right, so for the enemies, we need, like I said, we need some like targeting or AI. I'm gonna put it in quotes. This needs to be built in such a way that like it's in different. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. We need some sort of AI to figure out like when should I be using my spells, maybe just on cooldown. How do I aim my spells? But also there's going to be differences in like how these attacks are programmed, right? So like let's say the Ice Wizard does like an AoE around himself, right? That should trigger on you getting too close to him or something like that, right? So we need AI attached to effects, but I think I can maybe worry about this later. For now, I can just say like, use your stuff on cooldown, blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna make you ideas via AI. I know you said AI art as a reference is okay, I think. I don't mind AI art as a reference, but you cannot use anything in this game jam generated with artificial intelligence. So if you generate something with AI, I cannot use it, no. If I remember correctly for the minigame jam. Also, I just don't like using AI for this kind of stuff. Again, I did AI research for 3 years in contracting. It's not like everyone always says like, oh, you're so anti-AI. I'm not anti-AI. I just don't like using it for a lot of things. That's all. I think it has a good time and a place. I just don't think making fun little games for yourself is that place. We're just in the know, baby. Is it in the know, or is it just all the novelty is gone? I think it might be all the novelty is gone. Definitely take care of yourself. I hit 30 and developed a heart issue with caffeine sensitivity. My anxiety cranked up to 10 at 12. Landed me in ER. Went the 10-year sprint for a company that fired me without even telling me why. Rocco, I've been in the ER twice for anxiety attacks. Yeah. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. I also have a caffeine sensitivity now. A little. When I'm anxious, I have a caffeine sensitivity. Yeah, caffeine explodes my anxiety sometimes. Like using AI as a template. The logo I made for my game dev name was from a template, and I just tweaked it a lot. I like. Again, I'm not anti-AI so long as like AI is ethically trained, which are few and far between. But yeah, so long as it's like ethically trained and it's not burning down a forest every time you use it or anything. But like, if you want to use it as a reference, you want to use it to like get a leg up, and that's for you, then I'm not saying like that's a bad thing. Great. People, I know people use it for references for like 3D modeling. Someone did that like a month ago. They put into an AI to like 3D model of like a cat witch, and they saw what the AI output, and then they made their own model just using that as like a springboard for their ideas, which is like, I think that's cool. Again, so long as the AI is ethically trained and credited correctly and not stealing art, because AI does steal art if you just train it on an open data set. Those aren't your images. You're not allowed to have them unless you have licensing. Not important, not the debate right now, but gotta be in the know for the novelty to be gone. For sure, yeah. Like, AI should be used as a tool, not replacement for humans. I think AI plus human, I mean, I've talked about it before, like AI plus human teams outperform rote AI forever. Like they've never That's never thought, like, AI plus human has never lost to AI. I don't think it's going to replace people, at least not any time in like the next 200 years or anything. It might in ways that are like frustrating, right? So like, I know companies are using it to generate like movie posters, but they look like shit, in my humble opinion. And I think it's a very, it feels to me like the same thing as laying people off to make the stock price go up. That's how I feel about AI solutions for like art generation and movie posters and stuff like that. Like, I just don't see that being long-term viable for these kind of things. Because, okay, so like with art generation with AI, let's say you're like, hey AI, we have a movie poster and it's about us going down a river in a boat, right? Can you generate a movie poster for us? And the AI is like, yeah, sure. Here's the river, and here's the little wooden boat that we're on, right? It's gonna look like the one in Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. It's like, here's our little boat, right? It's like it goes like this, and it's going down the river, right? And you're like, cool, yeah. One problem. The boat is actually white. Can you make it white? And the AI is like, what? What do you mean? It'll generate an entirely new image. You can't like tweak this to be the way that you need it to be. Also, the Change Seeker, thank you for the follow. But you know who can is artists. So like, I think what would be cool is if artists started using AI for this kind of work where like they set up everything. They set up like the shot to have like the boat going down the river, and you go do that in real life and you do all that stuff, right? And then you take it back to the lab, and instead of photoshopping some trees into the background, you just say, hey, make me some trees, right? The artist is still using all of their domain knowledge to make a good poster for you, like a good image. And they're using AI for like the dumb photoshopping so it looks like it's fall instead of summer. You know what I mean? Like just some like dumb whatever, like we accidentally put the cameraman, you can see him over here in the corner. We need to Photoshop that guy out. Hey, AI, can you just replace him with a tree? And like the AI can do that one thing. I think that is Then you have artists that are going to recognize shitty details and be able to fix them. So they have domain knowledge of like what this thing should look like, and they're using AIs to make their work better. They're just enhancing their own work by just having AI do mundane things. I think that's like the best use case for specifically like generative AI. I think that this is great. Or like another thing, Hackdog, thank you for the bits, by the way. Hi, what's going on? We're making a game for the minigame a month jam, but we're on a slight tangent at the moment, as is per usual. I think like this is a cool way to use it. Is perchance ethically trained? I can check the licensing. I don't know, and it's hard for me to like be the person that makes the judgment. Also, Hackdog, thank you again for another bit. Perchance, AI white paper. Let's see. If I can see the white paper, I can probably tell you. If they're hiding the white paper or it's difficult to find the white paper, then I lean towards that not being the case. Perchance image generator. This is the GitHub. License readme. You would need to look in here and see where the you can either look at the white paper. Oh my god. Hackdog, calm down, my guy. You're gonna break the meter, said the DDR announcer. Me when I'm the DDR announcer. Thank you so much for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bits in ascending order. You reference the head shape of Chibi Sky with an AI generated Chibi? I think that's totally fine. Yeah. Again, you're just using the AI to make your own, like, enhance your own workflow. That's great. That's what it's there for. If I don't think AI could even come close to doing what you're doing with all the rigging. Hackdog goes to 6 and to 7. Oh my goodness. You know how much you've given me now? You've given me 8 times 3.5. I don't know what that number is, but it certainly is one. We're here for the tangents. Oh, really? This regenerates curve here where DIY solutions. First, write your own word list words. Yeah, I don't know how this was trained, but he goes to 9. Crazy. Must have got up to 999 or change your name. He goes to 10, and he go higher. Pretty much the same thing as typing Chibi in Google Images and using the search results for reference. I completely agree. I think, like, to be honest with you, my opinion of ChatGPT is it's basically Google but with a nicer, more human readable, friendly output. Hackdog to 10. Thank you so much for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bits. Appreciate you. I think I think I told this story before. My sister told me like, "Oh, have you heard of ChatGPT?" And I'm like, "Yeah, no, I have." She's like, "Oh my god, I use it to help me with all these different things for my job." And I'm like, "Ah, that's really good. I'm glad it really works for you." He goes to 11 to 12. Hackdog at 12. Will he go higher? Will he stop? It's crazy. Let me change it to brown. I mean, I kind of already am using brown. I'll stick it. Perchance as many AI generators and some non-image ones too. You'd probably have to check between each of the different things then to see if it was ethically trained. That's a me thing. 13, not stopping. Oh my god. It goes forever. The AI image that inspired my logo and the logo in the game, thread and show your stuff. Really like what it came up with. Sweet. Yeah, absolutely. Please do. For the background color? Why did we make this redeem, huh? You want this? What's like even a good color? Brown's not bad, actually. Here we go, like... That's not horrible. It kind of pops. You know Dead Internet Theory? Yes. And I have seen it in action. I've been on Twitter. Hackdog with 13. My goodness. Wait, 13? You did 13 twice. I can refund you. 14. Dude, actually, though, holy shit. Congratulations on... Model, you good there? On promoting your badge from the... Look, you can see the... This is the poor cheer badge, and now you have the cheer 100 badge. I shouldn't word it like that. I don't mean it like that. But Hackdog, my good 15, 16, 17 is still going. Slightly darker. You ask so much of me, you know that. You want this one? You want this? This is kind of hurts my brain to look at, actually. Does anything even look okay on this? Not really. Not good. Yeah. Not a ton. Give me too much wood. Hackdog to 17 to 18. He's going to the moon. Someone stop this man. Okay, so yeah, I'll just leave this off from here. We'll just have it fire everything on cooldown. We'll figure out the aiming. I mean, I guess we need the aiming system. So aiming system, and then so now we have our character. Now we have the boss. Now we have our ability to like fire the thing. We need like health bar. We need UI components at this point. So like UI components. So we have our HP, our abilities. Well, we can have like tab this ability cooldowns. The thing went off so many times, Hackdog. I don't know where I left off on my appreciation of you. So let me start from the top. Hackdog, thank you for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 bits. I really appreciate it, my guy. You're the best. It's not as bad as Hot Pink, though. That was truly pinnacle. Who was it that was watching it on a 32-inch TV? I'm pretty sure they're not here on the stream today because we exploded their retinas. Pretty sure. Okay, so we have like the ability cooldowns here. First 17 was taken. Thank you for the follow. I hope you find solace in the 18th. Ability cooldowns, we have our HP, our abilities, ability cooldowns. We need... I'm going to split this into two things, actually. I'm going to say character UI components. Components like this. And then we're going to have boss fight components. This will be like big HP bar at top of screen, etc., etc. Something like this, right? Okay. I think this is a good enough list to actually start making the game. I think this is enough for a gameplay loop. So we'll have... My model might have freaked out. Sorry, I was closing my eyes. We'll have enough for our character to exist. We can move around. We can shoot our projectile. We'll have a boss character that we can fight. We'll have the boss have abilities that they use. And... I mean, we need to implement like hitbox stuff. So we can add that to the list somewhere. And we'll also have the UI for us to like give an idea of what's going on in the game. So I think we're good. I think throwing on Discord is a pain in the dick, but I got it. Sorry, it's the best I can do. 10, my PC is struggling to function after adding 4 parameters for each hair strand. That's for that's a lot of hair strands. Also, thank you for the 10 bits, Ipwangi. You have the even more powerful bit badge. You have the bit leader badge. Over your time, you've given me 483 bits. You absolute madman. Ipwangi, by the way, is cooking up some really cool stuff. I can't wait to see. Okay, I think we have enough to start making the video game. Go ahead and set up the project. Go to Godot. Create new thing. What is this? Mini game a month jam. Which jam is it? I actually don't remember for the number. Mini game a month. February. Not where we are right now. It should be then May 2020. See if I can URL hack my way there. Yep, perfect. It's called May 2024. Okay, all right. May 2024. That's the project name. We'll put it into. Where is our Skygrave project? I think I already made the thing for it, yeah? Yeah, mini game a month jam. We're gonna make a new folder. Godot project. And select current folder. Create and edit. Do it, dude. Game coding has begun. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and create the scene. I need to set the resolution. I think I'm gonna use the old standard here for itch. The window 1200 by 800. Enough. Save this as the main scene. Set this to main as well. If we have time, I would like to polish this to the point where we can do like menus and stuff. I think that'd be kind of cool. There we go. There's the game. Look at that. Ship it. I think it's done. How do you guys like the game? Cool. That's that and that done. Set up the GitHub. Go ahead and make a new GitHub thing. Oh, my GitHub's probably going to be broken, isn't it? I'll do this after the stream. My GitHub's still going to be cracked. With character script. All right, so let's go ahead and add our character. So we'll add not node 2D. We're going to need. Why does this look different to me? Character body 2D. This will be our character, so player character. And we can go ahead and add the animated sprites. And go ahead and go here. Add new animation sprite frame for now. We'll just have this be the old Godot icon. Icon SGB. Perfect. Have it be 1 by 1. Select the frame, add the frame. This is us, the player. Isn't that crazy? I think the sprite size for this game will be 32 by 32. Let me open up a sprite and see what that actually gets us to be able to work with. So we do like 32 by 32. Perfect. This is, I think, enough. I think for a little wizard guy, I literally just want to have like a blue cloaked little wizard. Holy shit. Rocco storming in for first place. Kicks Ipwangi off the leaderboard. God damn. Rocco, whose name I just said is Rocco. Thank you so much for the bits. For the 1,009. Okay, everybody calm down. For the 1,942 bits. God damn. Yeah, literally kicked everyone else off the thing. And started a hype train, apparently. That's cool. You'll now have a limited time to earn exclusive emotes. Remember, the fear of missing out is powerful. If you don't click the button now, it's gone forever, and there's nothing you can do about it. Hyom, thank you for the 100 as well. You guys are making me feel very loved. I'm glad I turned on this stream today, god damn. I don't care about rankings. Give more money to the Lord Sky. Okay, we don't need, I mean, I'm okay, I promise. What did I skip yesterday? I didn't stream yesterday because I was not in a streamable state. I'll say amateur. I was having like a good day, but I was really tired and it turned it into like a not great day. I don't know. Forfeit all mortal possessions to Sky. Give me your money so I can swipe more on Sound Voltex, please. My family is dying. They need more Sound Voltex. I think I'm gonna do just like a little wizardy guy with like a little cloak. Something like this, and he has like a cloak behind him. And that's the wizard. Something like this. I think 32 bits is perfect for that. So, great. Ship it. 32 by 32 is what we'll use. Now, we're... Holy shit! Oddly Modly, who I first referred to as Oldly Moldly, goes for the first place and yoinks it away. God damn. Thank you for the 1,943 bits. Take your rightful first place as the bit later. Thank you. I really very, very much greatly appreciate the support you guys are doing. I sometimes don't know what to say when people give me money. because I'm just here to hang out and have a good time, and it makes me feel okay. Thank you, Rocco, who I again almost said Rocco. It's just in my look. Even though you've paid me, it is still difficult for me to say your name correctly. Thank you for the next 100 bits. Goddamn. Let's all just chill out for a moment. I really appreciate it. And I still don't really know how to respond. People give me money, so I appreciate you a lot. And I'm just gonna set this to 0.5. Oddly coming in with the 1. That's the oddly, not Sky. Yeah. I get it. So you can buy so many 7-Eleven chickens? Hell yeah. Wait, so who's even the... Oh, I see what's happening now. Rocco and Oddly are battling it out in the battle of 2 bits. This is gonna go on for a while, I think. Well, okay, it doesn't need to. Let me remind everybody. Aid him with the hydrate. Thank you. I appreciate the bits. 33%. Holy what? I don't know how hype trains work. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna admit to it. Oddly, thank you for the 5. Ow. Rocco, thank you for the 6. Oddly, thank you for the 10. That thing's just gonna go ba-doop for a long time. It is what it is. No matter what, the winner will be Sky. I am the winner because I get to spend all this time with you lovely people making games. Where are the bits coming from? I'll be honest, I don't know. I don't know how bits work. Is that bad? Should I? I don't know how they work. Rocco, thank you for the 11. Oddly, thank you for the 10. Oddly, thank you for the 12. Oh. Darkwood. Well, okay, I mean, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Jesus Christ. God, I mean, I don't know what to say. I'm very grateful and I appreciate all of you, and I don't know how to be a person and say these things. Why does the alert not... Hang on. The alert didn't work correctly. That's not how this worked. It's gonna do 1 at a time? I fixed the thing. What are you talking about? Well, Dardium, Zera, the Pi, Titan Roboduck, Red Cyber Dragon, Marin Thew, A Squared, 31415, Misadventures in Astro, Dark Christian, Udob 9311, and the Mechanist 01. Congratulations on this. There, it worked that time. Haha. I don't know why it didn't work the first time. And Rocco, thank you for the 21, and then the 101, and then Oddly for the... I'm having a hard time keeping up with all of these. And then Oddly, thank you for the 100, then the 200, and then Rocco again. You know what? You know what the funny part about this is? Because you guys are both like knocking each other off the leaderboard, I literally never see either one of you in first place. It's literally second place, pet, second place, second place. It looks like you're having a mid-off. I know you're not, but that's what it looks like. Holy shit. 500. Literally, it's just gonna go badoop for a while now. Calm. We can just make games. It's okay. I don't need to get paid. It's okay. I promise. Calm, all of you. What did I do? I don't know. I put the Godot icon as the player character. That's all and then I opened A Sprite. That's what I did today. And apparently, that's good enough to have people throw money at me. Which level 6, level 5 completed. I don't know what that means, but getting paid is fun. It is. How many months of rent is now paid? I can calculate that for you, actually. Okay, so let me check the thing. So Rocco did 2887, Oddly did 2879, and then 10 gifted subs. Wait, 10 gifted subs is like 25. So that plus that is Rocco, thank you for gifting Pio the sub, by the way. So okay, that plus all of that together, that's like 78-ish dollars, which is like, to be honest, more than 10%, probably like close to 15-17% of my rent. Hang on, calculator. Okay, so it's like, what's this? 287 times 2 plus it'll be like this. Oh, another one. The sub gift to Oddly, that's just patronizing. I kind of love that out of you, not gonna lie. That's hilarious. You're broke? You take them back then. Divide by 100. So this much? Yeah, that's a little over. You guys just literally paid 10% of my rent. A little over 10% of my rent. Wow. For this, you did 10% of my rent for this? He's just a little guy. He's just a little dude. I did this in like 3 seconds. It's chill. Okay. Wait, why did the first... Oh. Hey, we met the goal. I didn't even put a thing on the goal. I just... What should the goal have even been? I just changed it because it was... All the gifted ones fell off. Bleh. I had to hit the sub goal, or the goal, but Roko was first. Does that mean the Twitch psyop actually worked? Because again, there was nothing attached to the goal. I really love the ideas. You guys are like, we just need it to be done. We just need it to be checked. There's another drunk community day. That was for the 150. I just put it to. I mean, I can do it. Do you need that from me? Is it community day time? I can make that happen. I'm drinking ATM. You shouldn't be gifting subs while you're drinking. That you could. Oh no! If you need to refund any of that, please let me know. I can get in contact with. I searched my first drink. I'm still sober. I promise. No regrets. Okay, that's good to know. Because if you were like 5 in, I would get in contact with Twitch and be like, "Hey, we need to have a talk. We need to have a conversation." Darkwood, thank you for the gifted. Rocco, thank you for the gifted. Darkwood, don't worry, I'm not drinking. Are you sober? Because those aren't. You can keep yours. So nice of you. God damn. I need to update the gifted thing at the bottom now too. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. Thank you so much for all of your support and for being here, for chatting, and even for lurking. Just anything. If you're here, you make number go up and you make me happy. So thank you for dopamine. Ah, it feels good. Every time that alert goes off, my brain just like fires a little bit. I'll tell you what, ow. I'll tell you what though, Paired completely broke the follower thing. When I hear the doo-doo-doo, I just assume it's Paired or Virtual Agent fucking with me. But the subs, that one still works. That one still fires correctly in my brain, so I appreciate all of you. Thank you. Thanks for the gifted bits. This guy can now pick himself out on Family Mart chicken. It's not the chicken that's getting me right now. You wanna know what it is? I'll show you. 7-Eleven pasta salad, Japan. I don't know what they put in this. No, not you. None of you. It's a new thing. It might not even be here because it's so new. 9 code. 99 code. Thank you for the follow. Name 9 code. There we go. I got it. I appreciate it. I 100% expected that to be Paired. I'm not going to lie. Watch 50 hours of your stream so far. 80 is less than I'd spend to go to the cinema worth. Twitch is free though. One hydrate. You got it. You can just be here and you'll make me happy, but I shouldn't say that to you. I very much appreciate it. Thank you so much. It makes it so that I have more time and resources that I can put into doing this, which makes me happy. Okay, I want to see something amazing. This pasta salad is what I'm looking for. That's amazing. Anyways, they have this at 7-Eleven near me, and it is so good. It's so good. It comes with like a basil sauce. There'll be times that I'm like, I should just go home and make food, and then I'm like, or I could just grab the pasta salad, and I have to get the pasta salad. You don't understand. You don't understand. It's like chemical at this point. It's an addiction. I think the first one they offered me was free, if I remember correctly. Like a shady guy gave me a pasta salad outside of his van, and now I have to go back for more pasta salad. It's just what I am. It's who I am as a person. Also, we got a thing. We got a choo-choo. Cobalt. Thank you for the gifted sub. I appreciate it so. I'm sorry you missed the thing, because now I feel like the emote is. Do you still get the emote? I don't know how this. I don't know how hype trains work. Also, give head pets. Yay. Thank you so much. I mean, yeah, but I would have the fun bit battle. Okay, yeah. Hey, if you're look, I just want you to be happy. If you're happy, then I'm happy. That's one thing I would worry about if I went to Japan. I love to cook, but here you don't need to in Japan. You don't. I eat konbini food so much, or cafe food. It's so good, so good. I should cook more, but pasta salad. It's because my PayPal messed up. Damn, I'm so sorry. I'll pretend you did the hype train. I can like, hey, Oddly, thank you for the 110 bits. Did that put you back in first? I completely lost the plot. It did. Congratulations on being in first. Oddly with the steel chair. Oddly from the top rope. Last second, after the hype train is over. You thought they were dead, but no. Wait, we got another thing? We got this golf emote. I don't understand what it is, but cool, neat. That was Twisted Seed, fall into my trap card, you fool. Rocco. Well, I almost again said Rocco. Thank you for the surprise. Hidden, unseen bit is the deadly bit. Thank you. I should have done a bit thing. Now I feel dumb that I didn't. Now I feel silly. Isn't that crazy? All right, player time. How far did Pirates Effort get on that hype train? I remember it being just absolutely crazy. This guy is my witness. Oddly is broken in half. Someone get a count on Oddly. Add a script. This needs to be player character. That's. Dude, I actually love this boilerplate code. I've never once used it in my entire life. But it makes sense to me that it's here. I appreciate it being here. Again, never once used it. But it's neat. I'm gonna go ahead and delete everything because it's not what we do. Handle jump. Jump? What? Level 106, I think? Dude, he's been like such a cool force on Twitch. I know this is the most lukewarm take anyone's ever had ever, but it's cool to see a streamer that's not like caught up in it. Star asterisk yet. Even the mighty will fall. No, it's just cool. Like, you can tell, like, if you watch him talk at like the Streamer Awards or something, you can tell that like he got really big out of nowhere, and so he still has like the small streamer mentality, which is cool. He's like very appreciative of the position he's in, and doesn't at all feel like, you know, the clip I'm talking about, right? The I'm just better than you clip. That was from like TwitchCon or something. He was already rich and just wanted to make games. Was he? Because he worked like, he did like he already bought a house and stuff, right? I think he said in one of his shorts and he lives in like $2,000 a month or something. Which, like, part of that's some amazing financial planning, but mostly that's not having to pay rent, I think. I live on like 3K in Japan, a little bit less than actually. It's like 2.3. He was house poor, he wasn't rich. Yeah. Yes, that's probably a better way of putting it. Act with that many accolades makes like 340K a year. Yeah, he had a good, I mean, I know he worked, like he bought a house. That's, I mean, those aren't cheap. Oddly with 12 more, bumps it up to exactly one above. I still don't see anyone with the #1 badge. It's very funny to me. Thank you, Oddly, for the 12. And Rocco and Oddly, if I ever missed any of yours, I'm so sorry. Thank you. Thank you for all the bits. I appreciate you both so much. House poor is such a good way of saying it, by the way, because like I know a lot of people that are house poor, and it's just a good perspective you switch. Because like when people are like, eat the rich or whatever, right? It's like, yeah, eat the like business people, not like the people that can afford a house despite it being very difficult at the moment. Suffering goes on live 2D won't save. Godspeed Ipwengi. Yeah, Ipwengi makes some killer good art. My icon in the Discord and on Twitter is by Ipwengi at the moment. I want to use the Risati art as well too, but they haven't responded. Paired. Speak of the devil. Hey Paired, you here to break my notifications again? How are you? Hola, hello. Paired, first time chatter here on the channel. Never has followed before. Feel free to leave a follow, Paired. Icon is so cute. Isn't it just the cutest? Ipwengi's too talented. I don't watch him as often now, mainly because it's hard. Fuck you, Paired, as if you knew. I want him as often now, mainly because it's hard to talk to him nowadays. He gets super overwhelmed. I mean, that's hard. Like, again, I think he's gone from someone like Rocco. Thank you for the 2 more. I mean, his community was slightly larger than ours, which is a crazy thing to think about when when he started getting popular. I think he was like, what, 100 viewer average? We're not quite there, obviously, if you look at the number. But we're like not super far away. We're like exponentially probably halfway. Whenever people say eat the rich, I assume the default is billionaires We never should have $1 billion. What the fuck do you need so much money for? Stop party. Yeah, literally, exactly. Yeah, yeah. 300 average. Ah, I see. Okay, so exponentially we're like a tenth of the way there. Never mind. Remember when you make it big? How could I ever forget it? How could I ever forget you, Cobalt? Oddly. Oddly? I appreciate everything you've done for me. I appreciate all the bits. But you guys, it's good. Look, I award you both honorary first place, okay? You can share. Can we settle with that? We don't need to keep doing this. I appreciate you both. You're both. Look, you want me to choose a favorite child? I won't do it. I simply won't. I simply won't do it. Everyone's my favorite. I'm actually broke. Chill. It's okay. Is the Twitch viewer curve exponential? Yes. Sort of. Yes. It's. Okay, so realistically, it's not like exponential. We have this fucking ugly ass color. Thanks a lot. It's like this most of the time when you have Twitch. So like, people assume it's like this, which is not correct. It's very much like this. Same with YouTube videos. So it's like, this part is like fake exponential. A crown only fits one head, Sky. What an insanely like fucking intense line to drop for a bit war. God damn. That is like level 100. So they work like this. That's when I say like 30 viewers is like half the way to 100. If this is your goal of 100, 30 viewers is like here. So like it's exponentially like halfway, but no, they mostly look like this. And to be honest, like viewership on Twitch is actually even a little bit worse than that. People, when you like build a community on Twitch, you mostly build it by doing things out of Twitch. Like the discoverability on Twitch is actually not like as good as YouTube or something else. So oftentimes you'll see streamers that just do like, they'll have like, I don't know, like 30 CCV, 30 CCV, 30 CCV, and then one day they'll just go like 100 CCV, right? So it's just kind of the attention economy. It's weird. Is it exponential on like longer term stuff? It's mostly S curves, less exponential. So like you have an exponential part and then it go S curves out. And this is usually bumps due to like someone bigger than you retweeting or something, something like that. So yeah, it's mostly works like that. I've actually worked with some of this data before, not like counting my own statistics, just like for contracting. So this is what normally you'd see, not specifically for Twitch. This is based on my own experience for these things, but like the attention economy S curve is real. S curves EU, I know they're the curve. Hydrate, you got it. Rocco and I'll be out here finding mates. We'll be out just chilling. You'll take top 5 next time? It's okay if you don't. It's okay. I just appreciate you being here. That's it. That's it. Darkway said you're gonna lurk while I write some more hack mud scripts. Good luck. Godspeed. I hope you have a good time hacking the mud. It's not what it's actually. Did I buy? Are you looking at my stupid little game yet, or what? Yeah. Is that what you wanted out of this? You want to pay me to look at your? I'll look at it. Sure. Yeah. It's called Or Else. I mean, we knew about I've been know about Or Else. Huh? This is the image I got back then when I did to create my own logo. But I got messed up because Discord is freaking. Oh, so this is what you got, and then you made this. Sweet. It's NSFW. I'll be the judge of that. Or Else trailer. Oh, hey, I know this asset. This is on the Unity store. I've used this asset before. Hell yeah. Looks sick. I've seen 10 seconds of it and I'm already interested. Why is it unlisted? List it. List your stuff. Put it on the internet. Hey, YouTube. What are we doing today? Can we do the thing? Thank you. Appreciate that. Ooh, it's got some music, but it's hard to like get it to. I'm not gonna balance. I'm sorry. There's no music. I love this. Oh, it's kind of roguelike, huh? Okay. All right. I'm chill with that. Second. Yeah, this guy's a Unity store asset. I don't remember what he's from. Or Else, such a good name. Hell yeah. It even has a UI menu. That's more than anything we've ever made, so. Dude, this is sweet. Can I just say, by the way, I love the idea of not having a pickaxe on this man. He just swipes it with the sword. I love that. I love that for him. Now this looks sweet, dude. Is this Godot? So you just like mine some stuff, buy some upgrades. Excellent. Coming soon. I'm so excited. Call it the Pick Sword. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Look at the upgrade names. Gimme. Independent volume setting. Literally, I know this is probably like a facetious thing, but that is more than we've ever done with UI. So well done on your independent volume system. Give me the upgrades. I want to see the upgrades again. Chill mining experience. It certainly looks like it. Number printer. Pick sword damage, move speed, double drop chance, better ores. Sweet. Yeah. When all you have is a hammer, everything starts looking like nails. Exactly right. For those of you that are curious, Key and Peele have absolutely dominated my shorts feed for some reason. I don't know why this is happening, but apparently it ran out of pirate software to give me, and it now is just attempting to just get me really into Key and Peele. So I think they're funny. Yeah. Looking forward to it. Congrats on your first game. That's my thoughts exactly. Looks sick. Can't wait to play it. Commenting for the YouTube algorithm, and I'll even give you a like just to make sure the engagement is off the fucking charts. Not that it matters because it's unlisted. Listed. It's your game. Number printer is literally just that. It's free, but there's an Easter egg if you hit the number goal. I see. It's kind of like the Fibonacci perk in NGU Idol. Unity. I see. Engagement increased by 50%. It's so powerful. Liking things and commenting is actually unbelievably powerful for the algorithm. Leviathan, you're gonna go to sleep. Good night, Leviathan. Thanks for being here. I'm looking forward to hanging out with you. Can't wait to go to Pokemon Center together. Goodbye, another Clodsire. You cannot stop me. No one can stop me. Okay, so for this, we need some inputty stuff. So we're gonna do... this is for, like, a stick, right? No more mods? Viridian's, like, right there. What? Zero mods. Yeah, zero mods left. Yeah. Go ahead and post whatever you would normally post if mods weren't here. Go ahead. Do it. Alright, I'll stream Pokemon Center when? I'd be interested in doing something like that. Yeah. I listed it, so I'm gonna add it to my dev channel when I make that this week. Hell yeah. Leviathan is sleeping, obviously. Yeah. Go ahead and post stuff. Post it. This should also be export. Can you? I don't think you're allowed to do this, are you? Yeah, I can't do that for constant. Speed. Don't all caps your shit on me, huh? What are you doing that to me for, huh? I'm gonna go restart my PC. BRB air physics gone. You got it, Blanky. I'm so excited to see what you're cooking up. Okay, let me see here. Okay, so we need to map our stuff. We need to do the inputs. So get input vectors, normalize, apply movement. Now, for using move and slide, I feel like you have to apply the thing. It's with velocity. Okay, velocity. We're gonna do it that way. Okay. So normalize apply movement. Okay, so we need on this. We say if input dot is. Hey, how about we capitalize our things, huh? Is action pressed. This is gonna be. Is there a trick to using the UI accept, UI cancel, UI copy, or is this just a like what is? Does anyone know what these are for? These are just a naming thing, right? I don't actually have to care about these. I'm curious if there's any like different way that UI gets events handled, but I don't think there is. I don't think there's anything I would only post when mods aren't here. I'm generally quite shameless anyways. And owning it. I love that for you. No mods left. Sky is not looking to post bread. It's true. I love bread, actually. Bread right now. I had a melon pan today. Heard it's announced, but just found the message. Appreciate it. I was really proud of my name. Yeah, no, or else is great. Been telling everyone else they better play my game when it comes out, or else. You cheeky little bastard. It's gonna be is action pressed right. This UI right is like, what is that actually mapped to? Curious. Right. Show built-in actions. Yeah. Oh, it's just mapped to like the joypad automatically, huh? Hey, maybe we just use this. This is kind of tight. Do you just get for free like controller stuff? So does that mean I can add to this thing? Yeah. Wait, what is this? AQ right? Is this arrow key right? Maybe. What does this mean? What does this mean? What are you? Right. What right? Keyboard right? What does that mean? Does that just mean the right arrow key? Hold up. Input vector. Wait, so velocity vector? Var velocity vector equals vector 2, 0. And I'm gonna say plus equal. What the fuck? I hate when I hit the insert key. Vector 2 right. I'm actually curious what this does. First, I'm not a fan of sourdough. That's a bannable offense in my chat. Just a heads up. What do you mean you don't like sourdough? Are you a person? Oh, sourdough. Velocity vector. So I'm gonna say velocity equals velocity vector. Is that how you do it, or do you do plus equals? Probably plus equals, because then it gives like the movement shiftiness that we really like. So okay, does this just work? No. Oh, it doesn't. You don't know what's egg brain rot? Hey Sky, will you give me permission to do what? Not just blindly. I have a joypad connected. Does it work with the joypad? No. No, it does not. Oh, am I allowed to turn the server into egg brain rot? I have the message above. What does that mean? What does it mean to be egg brain rot? I am Sky Egg in the server right now, so maybe it's already happened. Shit is horrible with sharp cheese, for example. It's too strong flavor. No, I agree with you. I'm not saying. Listen, we got off on the wrong foot here. Okay. I'm not saying sourdough is the best bread. It has its place. It has its time and its place, but it is delicious when it hits. There is no right action. There's UI right. Did I type right? Oh my god. Would you look at? Now if I hit right. Wow, the game works. Did you know you just have to type things correctly? Bye. It's been nice knowing you. I think it's like this. Also doing plus equal will make it accelerate in frame rate dependent manner. That did make a lot of sense as to what was happening there. Look at how fast we are. Does this mean it does work with the Joy-Con? I'm curious. I mean, it still doesn't, but I was just curious. Normally, I'd map my own like right and left input, but I did not know it. Just got one for free. Hey, how about we multiply it by the player speed? Is there still a way to get like, you know, when you're playing a game and you have like kind of some extra move? Ah, okay, this is fine. We just need to do this with all the other inputs. So we say if input dot is action just not just pressed. Guess what this one's gonna be? UI left. I know, crazy. Can I just? I'm just gonna give me this. Give me that. Nope. Give me this. Give me this. Left, down, right, up, up. And if it's here, we're gonna say velocity vector plus equals. Why is it plus equals? So that way, if you're pressing two keys at once, it doesn't affect your velocity vector. It'll just cancel each other out, so I don't have to do the LF check or something weird like that. Say down, spelled down correctly. Clearly, we're not capable of pulling that off. And last one, if it's up, up. Cool. So now we should have movement. The game's done. I hope everyone enjoys it. I feel like nothing beats a crisp baked sourdough with some butter and garlic. God, I'm so hungry all of a sudden. What the fuck? Also, thank you, Frisk17, for the help on that one. I appreciate it. For both the spelling check and the don't have them accelerate forever off the side of the screen. Though it would be funny. This is the most fun game I've ever seen. I didn't want to say it myself personally, but like I knew it to be true. It's literally the best game. What do? You move your character and accidentally click the screenshot hotkey. Hey, look, it's a picture of me. Now it's just me again. Crazy. Whack. Okay. Cool, that's all done. Check that off the list. Create character skipped and move into character. Decide firing action. This will probably be on left click. This won't happen in here. This will happen in the process. Because this is physics process. Doesn't matter as much. So I didn't even press the button that time. Oh, it's delayed for a second. Okay, we're good. We're good. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, so yeah, process delta here. We're gonna say if input dot is action probably just pressed fire. I'm gonna add it like this. Tile dialog refresh, not quite what we were going for. Fire projectile, something like this. Something like this. We need to implement this as well. Also, we need to normalize this vector still because moving diagonally makes you go twice as fast, which is not quite correct. Function. What? This guy. Pass for now. Let me do this before I forget. This dot norm. There you go. Does normalize the vector in place? I actually don't know. Vector 2. Yeah, can't find norm. There we go. I think it's normalized. Normalized. Is this? Do you actually return the thing though? Let me see. Hey, Godot, let me do the thing where I click for the documentation, please. Thank you. Normalize. Easy. Need to normalize. Where's the function, dude? Returns a normalized vector pointing from this vector pointing to. This is equivalent to doing BA. Okay. So it does return the vector. We're good to go. Our script is correct. Cool. All right. So this is where we normalize that vector out, and now diagonal shouldn't go twice. Sweet. What's that picture of you in fan arts? What picture? What? Yeah? Is there a new picture of me? Oh. Negative. I think sourdough is nice for Boderham Met has. For what? Boderham Met Hagelslag. What is this? It has Met and Hagel in it. That confuses me. Don't recognize these. Ooh. I don't know what this is, but I want to eat it. Kind of looks like little bugs a little bit, but oh, the video of the VTube studio, I think. I see. Need more options? Got 5k points. Is burning a hole in my pocket. What would you want out of it? What would you want? I think 10k should be the Chibify me. For those of you that don't know, I have a Chibi version of my model drawn by the incredibly talented Churachomp, who is streaming right now, I believe. I know correct. Yes, they are. Neat. Gotta go to school tomorrow. Have fun with the streams, Sky. Thank you so much, Hackdog. Thank you for the bits earlier as well. I appreciate you so much. Hope to see you around again. It's chocolate sprinkles, isn't it? It high-key looks like bugs to me. I'm not gonna lie. Sliced bread with chocolate sprinkles? I'd eat the hell out of that. I'm so hungry now. I wasn't. I didn't even finish my dinner because I was not hungry anymore. Now I want chocolate bread. What have you done to me? You've broken me, fundamentally. I'm cracked as a human person. Please put me back together. Typically also salted butter. Oh my, yeah. Yeah, hook me up, dude. FedEx me some. I'm sure it'll be delivered just fine. We need to define UI fire. I kind of like using the UI tag. I might just use it forever now. Add new action, UI fire. I normally do my thing in like all caps, but where is it? Show built-ins. No, UI fire. Add new thing. It's going to be mouse button. It's going to be left click. Left mouse button. Yep. And so now this should happen. So if action is just pressed fire, fire is a projectile. I'm going to put a breakpoint right here to make sure that this works. So we go into our game. I need to put WASD on the character script. So show built-ins, UI right. Add a new thing. Going to be D for right. UI left. Show me UI left. I know it already exists. I want to mess with it. It's going to be this guy. We need UI up. UI up. It's going to be this guy. And UI down. You'll never believe me when I tell you that it's S. There you go. It's kind of something my first thing that I was unassisted by a tutorial. So making a UI was a bitch, but I think it turned out all right. Like I said, it's more than I've ever had. The Dutch have some weird version of Hagelslag as well. So much. Okay, how do you say this? Because I'm assuming it's not haggle plus the word slag. Hagelslag. Pronunciation. Can we just point out, by the way, that I could. Oh, damn. I thought I did get it right. Okay, yeah. How do I say it? How do I say the word? Tell me how to say the word. YouTube, are you okay today? There's two music going on right now. All right, let's listen.
Over a century ago, a mysterious advertisement is placed in the Dutch newspapers. It's just the word hagelslag.
Hagelslag. None part of this indicates to me that that G is silent, but hagelslag. It sounds like hagelslag, which is, I think, probably a different thing. I don't even know if I was close, but neat. It's not silent. I'm just bad. Alright, we should be able to WASD our way around now. We can go every direction but right. That's crazy. Why is that the case? Right. Hey, so the thing is, I remember adding this to you, and if I didn't add it to you, who the hell did I add it to? That's a good question, probably for another time. There we go. And if I click, we have fire projectile. Perfect, dude. Okay, so what are you mad about? This node has no shape, so it can't collide or interact with other objects. Consider adding a collision shape 2D or a collision shape 2D as a child to find a shape. We need to add the hitbox for this thing. We'll add it later when we actually get to the hitboxing. The G in Dutch is basically clearing your throat. Achel. Achelslag? Achelslag? Achelslag. I feel very wispy. I don't like it. There are way better breakfast options than sugar on bread. When I do have it, though, it's the fruity ones. It's not silent. It's not silent. Okay. Okay. All right, okay. Okay. No, okay. All right. All right. I take it. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend all of my vast Dutch audience with my discourse, my slander, my incendiary take on the effectiveness of the G in the word. I apologize. I've made a vast and I've made a series of miscalculated. What is it? I've made a series. God, I can never remember the Logan Paul thing. I've made a series of mistakes. Logan Paul. It was a Logan Paul. I don't even remember. Dude, what is the thing? God damn it! I need the thing. I don't remember anymore. I know I've made a mistake. I know I've let people down. Yeah, that's me. That's me right now. The can somehow is worse. Not a Dutch. I'm Belgian. We use a dialect that's close to Dutch. Look. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna be the one. Okay? I'm an American. We're kind of stupid when it comes to other countries. That's not really what we do. We like being the one that everyone talks about. All right. I'm just gonna let you know. All right. I don't 100%. I didn't know that even Belgian use a dialect that's close to Dutch. I apologize for that. I assumed, and that's on me. You know. I like that the one question is still spurring conversation. This is how the channel works. I treat you guys. I say that as if you haven't been a person that's been viewing for a long time, but for all the new people, that's just how we roll here. Why write code when you could just ramble on about I'm a dumb idiot American? You're not even just American, you're from Texas, right? You're like the Americanist American? Yeah, Texas and California are a different breed of Americans. They're like the #1 Americanist Americans. Gonna go now. See you, Pyome. Thanks for being here, buddy. It's always good to see you. Hope to see you again. Me when I'm a broken record. Okay, so we need a couple of things for this. We need to look at where the mouse is. We need to check to make sure that wherever you're pointing, you're allowed to shoot that way. Right? So like if you're clicking outside of the game, or if you're clicking maybe even outside of the walls, though honestly, if you want to shoot by clicking outside of the walls, that's your thing. You're allowed to do that, I guess. My favorite quote from Trump is Belgium is a great city, just to know how much you guys know about us. That guy was a man of many quotes. So I'll say on that one. To be fair, I'm from Florida, so everyone thinks I eat faces and have relationships with alligators. But don't you, though? I thought that's what Florida people did. I lived in Florida for 4 weeks, by the way. Why are you... I don't understand why people live there. I did not like living there. Florida was not my idea of a good time. I did meet a really interesting group of rhythm gamers there, which was cool. It's the only time in my life that okay, so there's like a grading system in a game called Pump It Up. Let me pump it up grades. Yeah. Pump It Up. Nah, I don't remember this very well enough. I played Pump It Up with a bunch of cool people in Florida. Wasn't my choice. I moved out at 13. Ah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you're still in Florida. Just saying it's fermented herring doesn't help since it's also what Matt just sharing. Mach sharing is what I assume how you say it. I don't know. That doesn't help understanding the difference whatsoever. I love fermented herring, by the way. I want to eat some right now. I like to eat it with potatoes. It's really good. Florida Man is my favorite superhero. You know, if you just take any like geographic region of America and you look for like crazy stories that have happened, you can almost always construct a new Florida Man out of that like 3-point triangle. Same with the Bermuda Triangle. The Bermuda Triangle isn't like notoriously bad at sinking a bunch of ships. It's just that if you pick any 3 points on the ocean, there'll be a lot of mysterious ship accidents that happen in that region. Like on average. Fun facts that ruin things. What's the game idea? You're a wizard killing other wizards, taking their stuff. All I know about Florida is Florida Man stories and the fact that it's significantly hotter than the UK. Okay. The weird thing about the heat in Florida is like numbers wise, it's not as hot as a lot of other places, but the humidity, like you could fucking take out a knife and cut a chunk of the air out and like put it in your pocket. It is unbelievable. I'm in Louisiana, right? Right next to New Orleans, so I got all the good vibes going. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I always wanted to go to New Orleans, but I never got the chance to. Even though it was like pretty close. Ferments are wonderful, help preserve food as well. I always make sauerkraut with leftover oh, sauerkraut. Oh, that shit. Oh. Get like a brat and you put some sauerkraut on it. Oh. Ooh. Ah. I need that. I need that like right now in front of me. Where is it? Hydrate? You got it. I'm like salivating thinking about brat with sauerkraut on it. God, I wish I knew a good German or Dutch or Belgian place near me. Well, Florida, the humidity makes the cold insane too. 50 degrees in Florida feels like your skin is being sandpapered off. Yeah, it's not fun. Like I stick to my chair in Florida. It was not good. Broth, as in soup? No, brat. Like bratwurst? Wait. Can you spell it? Bratwurst? This? Yeah, this thing. It's like high key a hot dog. I'm gonna say it. It's like a fancy hot dog. It tastes way better, and like is actual, like real meat, but not like not like weird meat. But it high key a hot dog. Like you tell me, look at this. You tell me that's not a hot dog. You tell me that right now. That's a hot dog, bro. That's a hot dog. It's a delicious one. There's ones that I used to get in Michigan that have jalapenos in them. It's just a lunchtime sausage link. Yeah. It's a hot dog. Put some sauerkraut and mustard on that. Ooh. God, I want a German place so bad now. Help me. Stop talking about food. I can't even make a sandwich right now. How do you think I feel? I can't stop the stream and go get food. I mean, I can, but I don't want to. But I could. But I can't. In the UK, we just have rain or heat wave, so I'm not familiar with humidity. Did you guys have a heat wave every year in the UK? Did you have a heat wave like literally every year? Isn't it really bad every year? You know, other places have that. Let's call it summer. Heyo. No, I'm just kidding. The heat wave is a real thing, and your houses aren't built to insulate against heat. They're only built to insulate against cold. So when you actually do have heat wave, which you're now getting due to global warming and like climate conditions, that it actually becomes incredibly dangerous. No, I know. But that's just summer, guy. Get an air conditioner, forehead. This is real good shit. Look up kolache. It's the best breakfast. Oh, I love kolaches. No, kolaches go hard, dude. Kolache. Yeah, these things. This isn't. I want the food, dude. The food. That's not how you spell food, but we got there. Yeah, these things. Yeah. I'm so hungry now. No more food. Eating bricks. Ikey. Heat wave every year, but the last 5 years we have like 40 Celsius min. Yeah. And like I said, you guys aren't, like your houses aren't built. Your houses are built to keep in the cold, which means they keep in the heat really well. Like they're insulating houses. So like it's actually a real problem. Because where do you go? It's not like you just have like in Japan, you just go into like a building and it's air conditioned, so it's like okay. Though still, Japan summers are fucking brutal. Jesus Christ. What's the difference between, I'm gonna assume Bratwurst and sausages. One of them is a bratwurst. I don't. One of them is a sausage. 3 strands of hair done, 50 strands left. Jesus Christ. Cooking. Air condition. What's that? It's the best invention ever. Best protection we have is just painting our houses white. Yeah, like if you did that in Texas, you'd just die. You'd just be dead. That'd be the end of it. Also, it's ad time, and I need a quick break, so I'm gonna take a quick break while there's ads. Ad time. Time. Yeah, I need to go get more water. I'll be right back. Feel free to talk about food while I'm not gone. It will definitely make me less hungry. Here, be. I became immense while I was... That's interesting. Also, I just accidentally bonked the mic stand, so that was probably really loud. I apologize about it. I'm back. Hello. Hello, hello. Yay, keys. Okay. I'm in front. I put my headphones like over my glasses in a weird way. That hurt my face. Anyways, back to the nonsense. Close this. Close this. We don't need it. Think you're still muted? Didn't hear a bonk? Hell yeah. Love that for me. Definitely just like hit it with my hand really hard. Okay. So back to this. We need to do 2 things when we fire the projectile. 1, get mouse position. Create direction vector pointing towards mouse position. This can probably be done in 1 line actually. Instance the projectile prefab, attach projectile to projectile manager, something like this. So we actually need a new thing here. We're gonna add a node here, 2D. We're gonna set this to be the projectile manager. And this will have all the projectiles, both ours and not ours. So like ours and the enemies, everything can just fall under here. This thing can be in charge of being the parent of all of these different things. Which means the projectiles will need to have like their collision layers and everything set correctly, but they were gonna need to do that on their own anyways. Okay, so hydrate, you got it. I just got fresh water. Delicious. Dude, oddly, you're hungry now too? Dude, I'm so hungry. I need to get food like immediately after the stream ends. Something fierce, dude. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Okay. Let's see here. So to get the mouse position, I think we can do. It's based on the click. So this is a bit weird. The bits from Oddly and Roka will help. True. Yeah. They bought my dinner. Actually, they bought way more than my dinner. No way. I don't know how you would spend $60 on a dinner in Japan, to be honest. That's like 10,000 yen. Literally take a snack break. No, it's fine. I'll give food out. It's okay. I appreciate your concern for me. I'll just be a little hungry for a bit. It's all right. And that means I can just eat more when I go to ink. Wait, what? I can eat more when I go to eat. Why did I say ink? What am I, an octopus? Drinking big amounts of water can help you feel less hungry for a moment. I'll just send this whole bottle in. Fill my stomach up. Hydrate. Thank you, Perry. Okay, let's see. Is there a way I can just do this without an input event? I think you can, right? Let's see. Godot, get mouse position. I don't think you need the input. Mouse and input coordinates? I guess you do. Oh no, you just asked for the viewport. Ah, thank you, viewport. And headpad. Made a stew that you're gonna devour after this. Can you send some here to Japan real quick? If you okay, so var mouse position equals this. I'm gonna create a new vector. So var projectile direction vector 2 equals vector 2 0. How do you do this? How do you get a vector that's pointing at this thing? Oh, it needs to be from our position. Oh, equals position dot point to? I don't know how to do this. This needs to be a vector 2. Vector 2. Me saying the other day, I love duck typing me every time I make a variable. Don't duck type me. Equals position. So our position dot point. Angle to point. No. Can't I just do this? This is correct, no? Can't you just do this? It's the mouse position minus our position, and then we just normalize it? Right. Dot direction 2. Is that not the same thing as doing this? Because our player character has a position relative to main, and this thing has a character position relative to main. I suppose it doesn't matter. Position dot direction 2. Oh, this is probably more stable. Yeah, you can normalize it. Yeah, this is probably more stable. After that, it'll be the same thing. Perfect. I'll just do this because it's in case for whatever, like this gets just in case. The instance projectile prefab. We need to make the projectile prefab, so I'll go ahead and make one of those. We'll make it a node 2D. Call it projectile. We'll add a child node here. We need a animated sprite. Is it an animated sprite? Yeah, why not? We'll give the projectiles 2 frames of animation. Why not? Go ahead and create the sprite frames. Create this thing here. We use the icon at SUV as we always do. 1 frame, grab it. Welcome to the team. And the scale. Now, the character is 32 by 32 and is fully scaled. When we create the projectiles, they should also be 32 by 32, and their scale will be set based on how much of the actual 32 by 32 thing they actually contain. So because this is 128, this icon is 128 by 128. I need to actually just make a new one. It might be easier, but for now it's okay. Yeah, I mean I should just set it to be 0.5 would be 64 by 64, so I'm using 0.25. Same with the player character, actually the scale is set incorrect. Animated split, 0.25. This way it'll equal back out when we switch to 32 by 32 pixel things. We just have to set the scale back to 1. I need food. No, that's fair, dude. Hope you get some good food, Oddly. And thank you again for all the bits. right, so we should be able to go around this way. Now this is us. We're very tiny. I would argue too tiny. So we'll do 0.5 to 0.25. Let's actually, well, do 0.5 for this as well for now. We'll be shooting us-sized projectiles for the moment. Okay. So here's this thing. Now I should be able to click and instance this projectile. So we need to add this to save as a scene. Make a new folder here. Scenes. This will be projectile. This will be the base projectile. Later we'll need to instance the different types of projectiles. So we can do this based on resources. So when we create the projectile, we'll set its properties using a projectile resource property, or projectile properties resource. But for now, just be the thing that points. Good enough. Okay, so we can go ahead and remove this. Go ahead and delete that. Up here, we need to have these scenes, scene refs. So we're gonna say on ready projectile scene equals this thing here, copy path. So load this. What do you, oh, missing var, lol. Okay, so we do this, and then we say instance projectile prefab scenes, and we're gonna say var new projectile equals this thing dot instantiate. Nope. Instantiate like that. And then we need to set the projectile direction. We can say set the projectile direction. Why did I capitalize that? New projectile dot set direction. Projectile direction here. There we go. Now that'll be pointing in this direction, and then we attach it to the projectile manager. We need a reference to this thing. What is this called? It's scene reference. This is a, or I guess this act scene references. Scene, meh. No, I guess node reference. Node ref. We're gonna have on ready var projectile manager equals projectile manager, like that. And then we can add a percent to this thing. Access is a unique name. Everything should line up here. We say this thing dot add child new projectile. Now there's one thing we're missing here. This script doesn't actually exist. We need to go here and attach a script here and say class name projectile extends this. And we're gonna say function set direction. Oops. Set. Come on now. Set direction. Direction. We're gonna say we need to actually create this at the start of the thing. Also, I apologize that I'm not reading the chat too much at the moment. I'm kind of, let me cook for a second. Sorry. You guys are talking about food anyway, so I'm cooking in the meantime. This will be the properties. We're gonna have the var direction equals is a vector 2. Doesn't equal anything at the start. This will say direction equals this thing. This is overscoped, or this is shadowing pretty badly, so we do that. In the process, we say if direction. So if the direction is set, then we're going to position plus equals direction times projectile speed like this. Chat is taking a life of its own. No worries, we don't need you. I mean, I always knew it was true. Just say it. Click. Holy shit! That thing is zooming. All right, let's calm it down a little. Let's calm it. Let's say, how about 1? How about we don't go quite as fast? It's a lot better. You're not accelerating, are you? I can spawn multiple. You might notice something, that they're coming from the top of the screen and not me. And also now they're going in the opposite direction of me for some reason. What? Oh, because it's going relative to me, but it's just not spawning on top of me. Probably want to do that in the physics process. Okay, I'm actually curious because I normally use process. Is physics process locked to the frame rate? Here we have Skygrade, their natural habitat of code. It's so true. I'm glad we're actually coding today. I feel like we haven't actually written code in a little bit. Yes, I see. Physics. Yeah, put it in there. Select to the engine's frame rate. Why don't we just always use this? Why would I ever use anything else? Hydrate, you got it. Thank you again for 17 and Viridian for the help. Yeah, okay, we do this. And then we need to set the position of this thing to be where I am. We have to do that after we add child. So then we say set starting position. Part of me really hates doing this. I don't want to do it here. I want to say when I set the direction. I don't want to do this. I want the projectile to be authoritative on setting its own position. I don't want to do it here, but I can't call a function that says set position until after it exists. But I want to set all of the properties of the projectile before I fire it, including its starting position. So I'm going to do the following thing. Set starting position, say new projectile dot set starting position, and I'm going to say our position right now. I know this looks a little bit weird because we're going to have a check. It's actually a little bit less efficient to do it this way because now we have a check to see if it's moved to its starting position, and we have to hold the memory for the projectile starting position. But I think it's cleaner because now the projectile handles all of its own position changes. So actually, I like this better. So I go back to here. We need a new thing. So we're at properties directions. We're going to say our starting position, vector 2. Is there a way I can set this such that in the physics process, once this is set, it automatically moves to its correct first position? And then it never has to do the check again? Literally no. Literally no, there's no way to do that. If you don't have a position parameter, you can pass into the instantiate function. No. Because it doesn't exist yet until you attach it into the scene. So like on instantiation, you're instantiating a version of the pack scene, but you haven't actually inserted it into the current scene, which means it doesn't have a position. So that it actually exists before its position is set. As much as I want this to be authoritative on it, that means it has to do a check every single frame to see if it's moved to its starting position, and that's actually really, so we're not going to do it. We can do it after it spawns, but that's the equivalent to just setting position. Okay, well, can't win them all. Set starting position to be from the character. So new projectile dot position equals our position. Now it should spawn on top of us. We're schmoo, we go walk around, we schmove. We're firing our gun. There we go. If I go around us, it's a little slow, I'll be honest. Let's go a little bit faster. Maybe like 3. I typed to 4, but let's see what happens. Kind of fun, actually. Look at him go. Pew, 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 pew. You probably need a cooldown on this too. Maybe you can even like hold the shoot if it's like on cooldown or something. Maybe. Planning on polishing this game for the full length of the gym. Minus the time that we're gonna go to Wild Gym, yeah. But I'm reducing my streaming hours by a lot, so probably won't get as much work as done this jam as we would like a previous jam, but we'll have a lot of time. Should still be okay, I think. Okay, so now that that's sort of working, what's the next thing on our list that we need to do? It is side power action, done. Add firing to character, done. Projectile spawning minimum, done. Create prefab projectile, done. Prefab the projectile, done. Implement basic attack action. Spawn projectile towards mouse on attack, done. Create placeholder tile sets. LOL placeholder in a game jam definitely will replace it later. Don't worry about it. Yeah, perfect. So we need some amount of the space to be gameplay area and some amount of this space to be what is this? Like UI space, some of it to be gameplay space. We just need to decide that right now. We can actually hook in the tile set later. Well, you haven't added the projectile to the scene tree. The node does exist after instantiating it, so shouldn't just setting a projectile position equal position work, since the position is a property of node 2D? So I'm pretty sure that it doesn't. I will try it. I just remember this being an issue. I think the position is relative to the scene, so if I do it this way, you're 100% correct, yeah. Yeah, of course it works like that. Why would it not work like that? You'd be silly to think otherwise, wouldn't you? Alright. For some reason, I remember this not working. Huh. You gonna go see it? Take it easy, buddy. Thanks for sticking around. It was good to see you. Yeah, weird. I could have sworn this doesn't work. It totally just works. Fine. Fine. Don't worry about it. In which case, I can actually do set position, which might make me happier. Nah, it's the same thing as doing a direct access. It's fine. It's fine. It works just fine. Okay, so next is... What is next? Good question. What would we... I zoned out for a sec. Oh, the walls. Right, the walls. I'm gonna create like a very basic tile set real quick. How big do I want the tiles to be? 16 by 16? Probably. Like literally Pac-Man era tile sets. We're talking like super boring. I need a left wall, right wall, down, straight. Okay, so I need 6 of these actually. It's gonna be 16 times 3 times 16 times 2. Like this. And each of these cells is a tile. Literally, it's gonna look like this. I'm just doing something really basic. Just use white, why not? How does the Pac-Man? I literally want it to be like the walls from Pac-Man because I think those are very aesthetically pleasing for a retro game. Pac-Man. Yeah, these. No, wait. You can play Pac-Man in Google? Huh. I mean, I'm not gonna not. It's arrow keys. I don't know. So something like this. These are perfect. Literally just a curve. All right, cool. Put it in the center. So something like this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So do like here and here, and have like a curve to here. 7, 8. So like this. I want the back one to be a little bit thicker. I think that looks nicer. Line tool. We're gonna do a curve. We're gonna go like this. This, and then I think I'm allowed to do it. What have I done? I don't know how to use a sprite. Don't you just do like this? What? Dude, what? How does this curve tool work? So click here. Eh? Okay, I'll do it myself. Like this, this, and I want it to come in by 2, so like that. And erase. Something like this. And then I make one smaller one on the inside. Yeah. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Like that. There you go. Click the 2 pieces and it'll let you bend it. I thought that's what I did. Keep holding it, let go at the second spot. Oh. I do like. Oh. Oh. It's hold. And Funky, thank you for the bit. Take a break. Live today is cooking. Air's cooking my brain. Oh no. I'm still very excited to see what you're cooking up. But take your time. Take it easy. If Wengi's gonna make a video about one of the stories and they're animating it, and I swear to God it's gonna be better than anything I've ever made on this channel. I'm cool with that. Like that. You're telling me I literally eyeballed it perfect? I'm literally the best. I'm the best. I don't use the blend one, I just do it manually. That's fair. I think what I can do now is grab this. Control C, Control V. I put it over here, and then I rotate. Rotate. Yeah, rotate by 90. Perfect. Yes. Kind of annoying me that they don't line up though. I'm gonna go ahead and grab you and put you over here. It just makes more sense to my brain, that's all. Grab this, Control C, Control V, drag it down here. And we're gonna do a good old 180. Here we go, we have 4 walls, crazy. Now we need a this way wall and a this way wall. So to make a this way wall, I'm just gonna grab this piece. Control. Put it over here, extend it out this way. Perfect. And then if I grab this, I do Control C, Control V, and I drag it down to here. Do 90 degrees. 1 sec, sorry. Da Vinci? I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm Da Vinci. So if that drag that to here, that lines up perfectly. Yup. And they said pixel art was hard. No, pixel art is really hard. This is a dumb idiot baby version of it, but it works. Export as sprite sheets. We're going to go output sprite here. We're going to go to projects. This is minigame a month jam, May 2024. Photo projects. We're going to put it here. Make a new thing. Assets. Tile sets, I guess. Tile set. Go here, and this will be walls.png. Walls.png. There you go. Export it. Ship it. There's a Godot add-on for importing from Asprite. Really? So does everything but spot on the fridge? I absolutely agree. Yeah, I think it's the best thing I've ever made, and you can make your own. You can have your own understanding of what that means. You know what I'm saying? You can make a single colored line. I made two, and one of them's too thick. Alright, let's close this down. Go to 2D. We're gonna set the initial position of the player to be 500 by 500. Spawn over here, maybe 600 by. Yeah, that's good enough. You're in the middle of the screen. Cool. And now I can add a new thing. So add child node tile set. What? Tile map. There we go. This is going to be on top. This is going to be app, I guess. We're going to make a new tile set. Go here. The tile size is going to be 16 by 16. That's correct, but I want the scale to be larger. Transform scale 2 by 2. Why not? I like this. I still like that's too small still. 4 by 4. That's too big. 3 by 3. That's probably what I want. Go here to the map. Let's look at the tile set for now. We're gonna add the new tile set here. So we're gonna go to tiles. Tile set. There we go. Atlas. Assets. Tile set. Walls. Automatically create tiles. Sure. So now I should be able to do this. Go ahead and like paint. Yeah, I want to paint. But can I paint? Please? Tile map. Let me paint. I can drop these in. Perfect, dude. I forgot to change the exports. Import settings. Textures. Import. What is it? I just messed this up. It's the import thing. Process. Nope. Not this. Texture. Material. What is the thing that it's so blurry when it starts off? There's something I have to change to make it do this. Hold up, move out of the way so I can copy that pixel by pixel. No, it's mine. It's proprietary. The thing to make the pixel art not blurry? I always not remember what it is. Godot pixel art blurry. What is this? What is this setting? Filter. That's what it is. Filter settings. Map. Now it should look better. It doesn't. Why doesn't it look better? Hydrate. You got it. The nearest bitmap? There we go. So we can do something like this. We can make our little arena for us to play around in. And like this. It's 3 on that side, so it should be 3 on this side. That feels too small. I'm gonna do 2. Maybe 2 from the top as well. Make things even out. I feel like I'm playing that like pipe builder game right now, dude. Anyone else know what I'm talking about? I think I had it for like the PlayStation or something. One here. One here. And then like this. We need to make a new tile. That means this isn't gonna line up either. This is the worst day of my life. We need 2 more tiles. If you'll notice, our thing's a little broken. See file. We need 2 other things. So I'm gonna make the width more, so it's 16 by 4. 64. I'm gonna paste this in, and then I need 2 different wall types. So first I'm gonna grab you. See there. That should be good. And then I need this. Copy, paste, flip it, double it, give it to the next person. Nope. Try that again. There we go. Let's see. This should be here. I'm gonna eyeball it. It's fine. Yep, that'll do. And then this one needs a flipped version as well. So grab this, drag it over here, and then rotate by 90. And by 90, I mean 180, of course. There we go. Put this over walls, replace it. Now our atlas will be bumped up a little bit. We can go to here and just say that these are included. Setup, grab these for me. Tile map, there we go. Put this here, corner here, this corner here, and then this wall tile here, and this wall tile here. Oops. Cool. Now if I hit play, yeah, kinda got a game going. Kinda got a game. I mean, I can just leave if I need to though, still, which is a bit of a problem. Let me see how. I think I want this to be a little bit bigger. I feel like the area that we have inside to play around with isn't big enough. Maybe I need to scale the character down. Maybe the character is too big. I don't think there's going to be many things on the bottom of the screen, so I'm going to make this go up a little bit. Go to icon shooting Godot icons. You know it. Welcome to the, what is it, horizontal slicing method? Why make the art when I could just make it a little dude shooting little dudes? I mean, our character's going to be substantially smaller. This is the maximum size that it can take up. But I think it's okay to let it just be like that. The boss HP will go here. Where does our HP go? Maybe the boss HP is here. Our HP is here. That makes sense, I guess. Yeah, there you go. Pew pew. Look at our gun. Start of every bullet hell. A little bit. A little bit. We need to now on the tile map when we're moving our character, if we're ever moving into or outside of this, then we're not allowed to leave. Physics layer? You can do this? Collision? This works? How does this work? Also, Godot game development. If I ever ship a game, I'll make sure to have the icon be somehow part of the game. This isn't just a me thing. Like lots and lots of people do this. It's very funny. Make your HP a screen effect. I'm not personally like a big fan of those. Also too high. They feel like clunky's not quite the right word for it, but like they go against the expectations that I have as a player sometimes. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan, but not like morally opposed to them. How does collision work on top? Navigation layers, maybe? How do you make it so I can't walk through? Make it so player can't walk through walls. Tile set, walls. Let's try Godot. How does this work? Left on wall tile map. Same size walls, make it multiple tiles. That way the wall on the left is simple single tile, the left portion is transparent. Is it just the layer? What is this? Have the tile sprite bigger than the cell. Have a separate layer for the floor, wall, and top. How do you do it so you can't bump into a tile? I don't actually know how to do that part. Hang on. I just don't know how to do it. Tile sits here. Keychain are done. I should be getting them in 2 weeks. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Do you do it with collision? Yeah. That could be certainly a way to do it. Scene tiles. Yeah. Articles. Merging several atlases. No. Adding collision. There we go. I can start using the tile map node, but it currently lacks any form of collision detection. This means the player and other objects could walk straight through the floor and walls. I definitely can. Use 2D navigation, you'll also need to find navigation polygons or not. Use 2D lights and shadows. Not worrying about that. Okay, so creating a physics layer in the tile set resource inspector. Find collision navigation. I think we do want collision though. Like if you bump into the wall, you've collided with the wall, and I think the game won't let you just tunnel through the wall then. If I just simply add collision layer. I have 2 collision layers now. That's not good. If I have this now, what happened? I still just phase through. Maybe I need to do the signaling on this. Also, this needs a collider, so this needs a physics, a rigid body 2D. Do we want a rigid body? What are the other physics body things that we could have? No, this is a physics body, isn't it? Doesn't this inherit from physics body? Collision shape. Yeah, that's what I thought. This already is a... Yeah, we just need the shape. Because you already have collision. Yep. We'll make a new rectangle, and just to make it generous to the player, we'll make it slightly smaller than the actual player. 20 by 20. We're a 32 by 32 thing, but we take up 64 by 64, so we'll make it 45. Probably seems pretty reasonable. That way you're not like in the thing. Add a collision layer, then click on the tile set on the bottom, then select the option, then select the tile. That should be the collision options to edit the mask. I go here, then I click on the, wait. So I have a collision layer. Click on the tile set at the bottom, then select the option to select a tile. Tile set, tile. Then these all have control to create multiple tiles. Textures, separation, use region. Here? Select first. Select. I selected. Oh, here select. Oh. Physics. Physics layer 0. That's you, dude. You're physics layer 0. You're all physics layer 0. Yeah? You can select paint property. Physics layer. Welcome to the team, everybody. Neat. I'm learning so much about tile sets today. Okay, so now you have the thing, so I should have on this. Now I should be able to detect the signal. So I'm just gonna give myself a cheap little signal-y thing. Function ready. It's gonna be, we need to rename this. This is gonna be player hitbox. Yeah, player hitbox. So masking's all on layer 1, right? That's fine. Player hitbox dots on, what is this? Collision? Hydrate, you got it. What do we do here? I want it to be stopped by the collision. I can't just set the thing to 0. I need to be able to. Oh, what is the thing here? I mean, shouldn't it just? For some reason, I just think it should already work, and it does. Yeah, don't worry about it. It just works. These are a little bit weird because if you notice, I'm not like allowed to walk real close to the wall. I can shrink my hitbox or shrink in the wall where the wall sits on the like tile set. I think for now it's okay though. Also, I feel like I'm too slow. I'm speeding me up. Player speed, more like 450. You know what I'm saying? There we go. Yeah, now I'm mixing. That's you know what? Too fast. Maybe at the start of the game you start with 300 because you need to be a slow little itty baby. It's editable for each of them. They literally thought of everything. I can go here, tile set, paint. Oh shit! No way. Wow, that's actually really tight. Damn. I need this to be way bigger though. Yeah, like that. Dude, I did not know this was a thing in Godot. Holy shit. I have to do this for each individual one though. How do I do it for like... I understand what has happened. Okay. If I go to... I'm going to go to select. And I'm going to go to paint. No, now I'm painting the actual collision layer. So if I click U, I can set it here. Okay. I understand what is happening, sort of, mildly. This is so sick. If I can put you on you, it's close enough. For you, we're gonna put it this way. He's learning. I certainly am. I'm having a great time. This is the nice thing about doing wild gem and like game jam stuff is like now when I go to make my next game, I'm gonna just know that I can do this. These don't need to be perfect. I'm just gonna know that I can do this, and so like I don't have to relearn any of this stuff. That's why I really like doing game jams as opposed to like trying to complete one big game, because I feel like I'm just learning how to use Godot really, really effectively, and that's really sick. I'm gonna need more points. Can I have more points, please? Can I have a couple more points? Can I have just a couple points between friends? I could do like this. You can add more points. Just need more points, dude. Oh, and add polygon tool. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Oh. Oh. We've strayed so far from God's light. Let me remove a polygon tool. Remove you. Get out of here. You think you can be here? Don't make me laugh. That's humorous, what you just said to me. I understand what is happening. Here to here. We can clean it up later. Yeah, okay. Like there-ish. You can get into the wall a little bit. What do I care? I'm not a cop. It's fine. Double click to create more points. That would have been... That's the way to do that. Fortunately, I've already brute forced my way through it, but for next time, when I decide to be a real person... There, yeah. Cool. This is so sick, dude. God, I can't stress how cool it is to, like, be getting somewhat competent at this engine, like, through and through. Because I never felt like I was this good at Unity. I always felt like no matter what I did in Unity, I had to, like, look up 10,000 different things. But, like, with Godot, I feel like I'm kind of starting to cook these days a little bit. I want to get overconfident. There's still a lot I have to learn. There's a lot I need to know before I'm ready to be the avatar master of all 4 gaming. But until then, I really am enjoying Godot. Alright, so these are, like, roughly good enough. Let's see how it looks. Beautiful. Beautiful. It looks beautiful. That's how it looks. Our character won't take up the whole sprite, so this is exactly what I needed to do. Yeah, the avatar master of all 4 game engines. You have Unity, Unreal Engine, Godot, and Pygame. Just kidding. Pygame doesn't deserve to be on that list. Okay. Woo, it's really satisfying. It's just, this is why I love the turnaround on game jam times, man. Because it's just like, the immediate, like, I learned a new thing, I used the new thing, I move on to the next thing, is like, feels so good specifically with game dev. It's just good. It's just good. I love it. Everything changed when the Unity company attacked. Holy shit, Unity's the Fire Nation. Wow. We learned a lot of things today. The CEO Nation attacked. Alright, cool. That's that. Placeholder tile set. I actually kind of like the tile set. Implement wall. Wand effect system. I think... Short break for some art. Is it time? Time to be cringe? What is Godot? I feel like Godot is air. I feel like Godot is... Unreal is definitely Earth, right? Like no one's gonna question me on that one. We draw leaks again? Fortunately, we must draw an entire person today. Air? Yeah, I think air. Because Unreal Engine is... Godot is water, really. Well, okay, what's the 4th game engine? What's the 4th game engine? It's not Pygame. You can do both 2D and 3D. Fuck with air. It's just got air vibes for me. You know what I'm saying? It's just got air vibes. Just air vibes. Love 2D. Game Maker! No, Game Maker. Game Maker has to be water, right? I think Game Maker has to be water. Because you can do like anything with Game Maker, yeah? It's just like very approachable. It's like the thing you use if you don't aren't super familiar with making games. You go to Game Maker, right? That's water, dude. I think Godot is air. Only 2D games though. Who's the avatar though? Brackies. When the world needed him most, he disappeared. You have both 2D and 3D, so you can flow into anything. I can see an argument for Godot being water. Unity's definitely fire though, and Unreal's definitely earth, yeah? Like everyone 100% on board with that? Okay. Alright. Now, I don't know how to draw faces. So today we're not going to. Hydrate, you guys. Now, if my art class from, I don't know, 2013 taught me anything, draw with the thing that is closest to you first. Which in this case is going to be our guy's little hood. We're going to draw our guy a little hood. We're using the wrong tool. So something like a little bit like this. Our boy's got a little hood on. And the hood is going to be blue because that's like kind of wizardy. Like a different blue. No, like a darker. I need like a darker blue. This kind of blue. That's too blue. This color palette sucks. I'm making a new color palette. Presets. Yeah, we want like It's a good wizard color palette. Male 24 perhaps? I mean, me personally, I've always been a male 24 fan. This is more, yeah, that's more like a wizard yellow. Yeah. That other yellow was like Minions yellow. Godot's the avatar then? Another game engine? No, I don't think Godot's the avatar. The avatar has to be a person. What engines would be the subdivisions of bending though? Like lava, sand, and metal bending? Huh. Alright, Soul Read here. Soul Read, Pygame is sand bending. It's just because it is. I don't know what to tell you. It just, I don't have a reason. It just is that thing. Lava bending? RPG Maker? I think RPG Maker's metal bending, 100%. Got metal bending vibes. This is a wizardy color. We need like a hood for our little guy. Something like... Oops, whoa. Maybe like this, and then like a little hood. Little hood going down like this ways. Yeah. This doesn't make any sense. Dude, I'm so shit at pixel art. I'm gonna make the hood a little bit something like this. It's too like jaggedy. I need to erase this pixel. Yeah, there we go. It's like droopy. And I need to add more colors because it's impossible to see with this thing. Do like this. It's weird on this side. I don't know. You know what I need? A reference. Now I'm just gonna make the face like pitch black. Because it'd be like a little hooded guy with yellow eyes. Like a mage. What are we doing here? What are we doing? What does anything mean? Who are we even? Maybe we have like red eyes. I don't know. I need like a little pixel art mage as a reference. Pixel art mage. This guy looks so good. Holy shit. I was kind of more thinking this vibes, where you just have like the two eyes under the hood, because I don't feel like drawing like an actual face because that seems hard. I was thinking something like this, but like, god damn, that's a good looking mage, dude. Holy shit. Pixel art's kind of unfair. Once your pixel can ruin everything, high-res pictures doesn't matter if a pixel is wrong. Pixel art is really hard. I'm still learning really hard how to do anything. Pixel art is, I want to be able to make stuff like that. Like look at this. It's crazy. Lunatic cultist? High key, yeah, lunatic cultist. Yeah, so actually, hold up. That's kind of like dead on. Like this guy, I want this guy, this little guy. Yeah. All right, let's grab some inspiration, some good inspiration here. Open a new, yep. Zoom way the fuck in. Something like this guy, but like maybe more like this guy vibes. That's a nice cosplay. Maybe I like this one too. I'm gonna look at this for reference as well, and this one as well. All right, so these are like the three. We got this guy, we got this guy, and we got this guy for our references. Okay, all right, we can work with this. The entire main bending type that pretty much nobody knows called energy bending. Dude, listen. Hang energy bending that one time to defeat the Fire Lord, the Father Lord. Kinda cool. Kinda cool, you know? Learned it from a giant lion turtle. Good throwaway line. I mean, we actually saw the lion turtle, but like, not bad. Not bad, I'll give it to you, you know? Korra shooting the Kamehameha out of her chest by spirit bending the energy spirit. Nah, that's not it. Nah, I don't like laser beam. Not a laser beam person. Not me personally. I just it's not for me. Hydrate, you got it. Just keep clicking on Twitter like that. I know what I'm about. Energy bending animation was so sick. And like the original, yeah, it was good. Are you like a real person that does pixel art? I shouldn't. maybe, depending on what you do. I mean, it's a cool mage. I'll like the mage. It's from 2018. I'm not afraid the Necro. Are you? But like his entire soul is being ripped apart? Yeah. That was sick. That was tight, dude. I like that everyone has the exact same idea for a mage where it's blue and gold, by the way. Alright, let's go back to our devastating drawing. I've gone too far with the hood, I think. The hood needs to be way closer to the person. I'm gonna get rid of this. Turns out yeah, paired, I mean, this is why I don't look into anyone too deeply, you know, because you just never know anymore these days. I'm not gonna say like I love someone. Hey, Squared 31415. How's it going? You've been gifted a sub to the channel. Hydrate, you got it. Blue Mage concept from Final Fantasy 14. Blue Mage. Oh, he gets the skills from monsters they defeat? Uh-oh. That's kind of what we're doing. Are we copying them? Alright, rough outline the shape. That's what I've been taught to do first. So, like, this is the face. Am I still on the line tool or what? Face? Where the face is going to be. You're going to have a hood. So something like this. Something like this. And then you need a body. So we're going to have... It's fucking impossible. You're going to have a little tiny little idiot baby neck. And then... Dude, I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what the... I don't understand. I understand it. Do you understand how to do pixel art? Wish more games did this? I mean, it's a cool effect. It's pretty tight. That like you literally learn your skills by killing things. I think that's so sick. Actually, I'm so afraid to touch this game, bro. You have no idea. If I touch Final Fantasy 14, the streams are canceled. It's just over for me. I'm never coming back from that. All right, this person did a pretty cool way of doing like the rest of the mage. So I'm gonna take a look at how they did it. So like, they kind of have an extra stream Final Fantasy 14. No, like it's over if I do that, dude. They kind of just do... I feel like we're too low to the ground. No, stop the selection. So we need like an extra little robe layer. And then, so something like this. I'll clean this up as we go. Something like this. And then, I see Haro. Dude, I'm so glad you're here, but I'm so sorry that you're here for the pixel art. I've never done pixel art before, not in any meaningful way, and I'm trying to learn. It's going rough. Local software engineer found stuck in his house for 10 months, allegedly speedrunning Final Fantasy 14. It would literally, I'd let it be me, dude. My life would be over. I want more of like, just the robe on the way down. Like this, where it's just like, you're just robe. Something like, just pretty chill like this. We don't even need feet, I don't think. Maybe just like little tiny boots popping out at the bottom. We're like Nigel the tiny wizard. Something like this. Something like this. Alright. That makes sense to me. I should put the head and the other things on the separate layers. Okay, so what's the thing that's like closest to me as the person? Because I'll start by drawing. Probably the hood. I'll draw this hood first. So they did it with like the yellow at the top. Okay. This is how they did their hood. How did everyone else do it? They kind of did the same thing. So they have like this brim part, which is like 4 pixels for you. You do the same thing. Yeah, like the brim. All right, I'm gonna start there. I'm gonna do like, do I have a darker yellow I can use? I do, perfect. Here, because Mike sent you. Oh, that's so kind of Mike. I mean, Mike, classically a big fan of the channel. Yeah, always good to see more Mike fans here. Something like this, and then I can draw like the hood part, and I'm gonna do like slightly darker, and then I can do. Does it bleed out by 1 pixel when they do this? No, it actually goes up from this base, so something like this, and then it like levels out and then goes down, and that's how you get like that droopy effect. So something like, something a little bit along the lines like this. That's kind of the hat. Oh no, they have it like more. How did they do it? So it's one. It does level off, then it kind of goes steep, and then it goes 2-2. And they add one dark pixel here, and that's what gives it the effect of like folding in. So I'm gonna go like this. Yeah. Placeholder masks and get the layers first. I'm gonna be honest. I'm just low-key sending it and seeing what I think. Something like this. How do they? Oh, and then you do like one darker pixel here. And then you outline the thing in black. Because outlining makes everything look better. And then I need something for like this part for it to bend up. I think that's why they did the gold here. Like it would be like here. So these should be lighter and these actually should all be darker. Right? That's how perspective works. It should be like this. Getting somewhere. Kind of a hat. Maybe more like that. Still feels like it's too bright and dark. These colors maybe don't give me enough to work with here. I don't know. That one pixel is that one dark pixel is carrying hard. Yeah, in this image for sure. Because if I just fill this in, also one hydrate. If I just fill this in like this, it's really flat. Then if I give it this one dark pixel here, it looks like it's like folding in. And if I just do what they did and do like the crease of the hat like this, that doesn't look like anything. Ugh, this is hard. I still think I need like another color here. Maybe I can do like a lighter blue. Robert, hello. I feel like you should have the preview window open so you get a good zoomed out view while you draw. Oh, you're right, because that does look a ton times, like 20 times better. How do you do that? You get the preview window going. Something like this, maybe? That's closer. What if I finish the outline? Holy shit, that almost looks like a real thing. View. Preview. Dude, that kind of looks like a person is in there. Actually, I need this to not be... Wow. Remember, if your pixel art looks bad, just simply zoom out. Just simply zoom out and it'll look better. I may need like one more. Make the hat a little foldier. Huh? It's crazy to me literally how much difference one pixel makes. If I do that, look at how good that looks in the preview though, dude. Like if this is in the game, that looks really good. Holy shit. Okay, it doesn't look like really good, but for me, I'm very impressed by it. It's too like jaggedy. Nope, I liked it better. How do pixel artists do this, dude? This is 16 by 16. I'm like losing my mind. Holy shit, I know. I'm just as amazed as you are. I never thought I could make anything related to art. And yet here we are. Next, I'm going to do the face shape. So like, take it in by one. Make a little bit of this going on. Loki looks like a Balatro jester a little bit. And give him the classic wizard yellow eyes. That's a little dude. That's a little dude. I'm so happy with this guy. Now we just do now that the easy part's done, we just finish the rest of the character. It's a dude? I know. I'm legitimately shocked that it even is a dude. Looks like Shy Guy from Mario. I get that, yeah. Can I give him a little bit more? No, you looked better thinner. Sorry, is that a little rude for me to say like that? Maybe. But I mean, it's the way that I feel. It's just a little guy. I need to center him up a little bit. Put him like there. The animation's gonna be when he's walking, by the way. This is the animation. Look at him go, he's schmoving. Okay, one too high eye and one high eye. Like this? What's the effect that you're going for? Now it looks like he's like He's got like the rock, like the huh. He's like, what are we talking about? I think this looks good. Make him a Cyclops. You resize the preview window so it isn't so much in your way of drawing. That's a great point. Damn. Yeah, it's got a little hat. All right, next we need like the robe. Looks like he's judging your very existence, for sure. Okay, next we need robe time. How do we make a robe? What do you think? You make it expressive like that? Yeah, wow. Tweaking those couple pixels could totally definitely give you expression. Isn't that crazy? It's insane to me how much one pixel matters. Absolutely nuts. Okay, we need a little bit more blue going. So apparently he's 3 colors of blue. Now for the robe, same thing, we have to respect where the light's coming from. The light's coming from here. Right eye was on the top, you get something like happy looking. Let's see. No, he just looks a little shadier that way. So we're gonna go the robe. Do we need like 1 extra pixel for the connecting to the neck? Probably, right? If I just did this, it'd probably look a little weird. Right? Like if this is my boy's robe. No, that's really bad. How do you do this? I think we need 1 space between for his like little neck, and then we can give the robe around that. Looks like you saw me pixie dust in an alley. That's kind of the vibes, yeah. Kind of the vibes we're going for. Base color. Something like this. I guess the shoulder like drops down a lot faster than I think it does. How do they do it? No, there's kind of like meets the jawline. So it's more like this. Now he looks like he has a scarf. I'm new to Twitch, but I love chatters have an ear. You have the ear if you're subscribed to the channel. So if you want to give me exactly $2.50 USD, you too can have an ear. The problem is it costs you $5, $6 if you're on Apple for some reason. And then it goes down like gently by like 1. We're gonna do something like this and then go down gently. And then they have their arm up. We're not gonna do that. We're more like interested in something like this. So we're gonna need a bit of the robe. The robe actually should hang to one side too. Darkwood covered in clutch. Darkwood, thank you for the gifted sub. You've given out so many gifted subs today. I'm gonna be eating dinner good tonight. The shoulder actually comes up a little bit. If I were to just give you a robe, what would that look like? Like just the outline of it. Something like this. Something like this. And then you have your little booties sticking out. Your little like feet. What? I've turned you into a duck. I'm so sorry. How do pixel art feet work? Probably not like that, right? That's pretty messed up. I didn't mean to do that to you. Pixel art shoe. This is not going to give me what I want. Yeah, these are going to be like fucking Nikes strapped. You guys have feet? No, you just have robe? Maybe it's just robe. It's just robe. It seems easier. The thing is, like, I want it to go out the backside, same as the hood. So like something like this. And then like just a little bit out in the front. I've kind of made my man into a race car, where like he has like a potato stack on right now, which is like a vibe for sure, but like, don't you guys have phones? You guys have phones? He's a little potato sacky, but I need like Final Fantasy Wizard pixel art. I need like this guy. How does this guy work? Yeah, something like this. Something like this. So how does his robe work? His is a little different because he's not looking in our direction. He's looking like off to the side, but it's a similar vibe. So his kind of goes like up around his face a little bit. So we could do something like that. He's got more of like a scarf situation going on. I kind of prefer the downturn on ours. I think it looks better. But for this perspective, for this guy, it's like pretty straight down. So it's gentle, and then it goes in on this side. Is that how you get that effect? It's like in, so like hypothetically it'd be something like this. Just trying to like get the silhouette going. I'll give you arms in a second, sorry. This is closer. Yeah, same thing. It's like really gentle and just straight up levels out at the bottom. Maybe more this is what I want. In which case it would come up higher on this side. That's That's a nice hat he's got. God damn. Can you go back to lurking? I like spending money on those that entertain me, and you definitely entertain me. That's... You can't give me money and then be nice to me. It's too much. I'm whelmed. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. Cannot wait to spend your money on, like, convenience store food. I'm very excited about it. I'm gonna go all out tonight. Maybe I'll even order food. Could you imagine? I could, because I do it a lot. But could you imagine? Alright, so I want the robe to be bigger. It's gotta like wrap you up a little bit. Oh, you look so much more cozy now. He's like a little cozy guy. God forbid. And then it just like goes straight down and like tucks in a little bit. And that's how the Final Fantasy mage does it. Oopsies. Maybe just a little bit more of a fold to the robe. I don't know. You look kind of cute to me. I'd give you some spells. Something like this. I don't know. This got really hard. And then like some hands. You need some hands. Just some blobs here. What if I just give you like 2x2 hands like this? Is the rest of you isn't made out of nothing. So why should this be any different? Also, I realized I can't really use a black outline if the guy is also in black. Honestly, the silhouette kind of works. I let you do some spells. I would look at him. He's just a little guy. Do we need to outline? Whoa! Chill. Take it easy there. So if we just add a quick outline to this, just curious, just want to see what it looks like. It's just like this. How does this look? Pretty fucking bad is the answer. How do you fix the arm situation? Oh, he has like little arm things going on because this is where his arms come up. Pixel art is so hard, dude. Does it look like this? It's closer to something real. And this one also has a fold. How does the fold work though? So it's like 2 above and then 1 up. And then it drapes down this way. Because it goes around the hand. And then it would be... Oh, I'm looking at this on the opposite side of how our guy is facing. I need reflected in the other direction. Where's other direction mage? Why is he only facing one direction? This guy's the worst. Oh, it's more like this. Okay. And then like a little bit around the hands. He kind of just... He looks like he needs to slim down a little. I'm resetting. This is gonna take like 50 tries, and I'm okay with that. And I'm gonna get it to a point where I'm comfortable with it, and then discard it entirely and start over. And like, I'm cool with that. I hope you guys are cool with that. Something like this. And then like, again, it's really gentle. I feel like these pixels are even too weird. Go back to scarf mode. I liked your scarf era better. Something like it's not. Is he like his like comes up around his neck? I was so confident when we finished the top part. You have no idea. I was like, this is it. We solved it. We solved pixel art. Maybe if I keep going layer by layer, it actually makes more sense. What is the other one? The other one has like a little bit of a thing going on. Maybe if I draw the thing, it'll give me a better silhouette. I'm just like throwing random shit at the wall right. So something like this. So it comes, theirs is like straight at their neck. Maybe the different colors will help it look better too. So like dark blue. And then they also use the darker yellow highlights here. Is this stealing? And then they go to, oh, this is actually 3, huh? So like this, and then, what is it? Tool B? Like this, and then they have one here, and that's how they make like this dip. Oh, and then they do like, their light source is actually coming from a different direction than ours do. But then they go something like this, and let these line up. It's too many. Then they go back up, something like feel like I'm just drawing him an anchor necklace, which is like he can vibe with that if that's his thing, but I don't really think it is. I'm gonna draw this a little bit more symmetrically. And, what the fuck? Something like this, and then we can draw like that part of the hood. Yeah. Again, this should be like the lighter color, right? Maybe not quite as much because it's like blocked by the hood a little bit. Dude, I'm just full stuck, I'll tell you. That still looks pretty good, honestly. Where do I go from here? What am I doing? I just need a little guy. I just need a little guy to cast spells, dude. It's so hard. Maybe it's easier to do like arms and stuff then instead of like the blob. Because it lets you like play with the proportion more instead of just a total blob. In that case, let's look at some more examples. So his arms shouldn't be out. They should definitely be at his side, even when he's casting spells, because he's just going to be like a static thing. Remember the Black Mage from Final Fantasy 1? I haven't studied enough Final Fantasy 1 sprites. I did it for FF6. I think, yeah, this is the like original Final Fantasy wizard. Back when he was just called, I think, Dark Mage or Black Mage or something. Because there was Black Mage and White Mage, I think. One was damage, one was healing. I think my Final Fantasy lore is not that good. This looks like you'd literally just drop it right into Fire Emblem, by the way. It's so good. Where's the Terraria one? Yeah. It's cultist. Black Mage is damage, White Mage is healer. Right on. Something like this. They have the same like cowl going. And their side hands just come down to the side. Okay, this is what we'll use. This is what we use. Again, theirs is facing the opposite direction, so we have to do a little bit of creative adaptation here. So unfortunately, our character's face is made out of black pixels. We cannot use the outline to differentiate these two things. We will have to do it ourselves. In which case, I'm gonna use the darker thing and go like this. This is too much on this side. Probably too much on this side. Because again, our character's more like facing forward, not to the side as much. I like this part. It kind of drapes, and they have a couple lines that they use to differentiate between the robes. So they do like 1, 2, 3, drop it down, and this is where the arm can happen. This, something like this, and then on the other side. Oh wait, this is again. I need to flip it. So this side they go like down, let the arm come out, something like this. And this will be like dark blue, and then the yellow, they have like the yellow accent at the end to say, hey, I'm done being a sleeve. Cool. This should also be the lighter color because it's on the right side. And then for the other side, they do like more of a smooth drop down to be the sleeve. The sleeve should like end at the same point though, yeah? Almost. And they do like back up this way. Hello again. Hello. How's it going? Welcome to the disastrous pixel art part of the stream. This is like your neck cowly thing. Congratulations on that. Poorly? Oh no, why poorly? That's not good. Poorly. Do something like this, and then a little bit of this action going on. Yeah. You can kind of see this being the sleeve. Gonna be the darker yellow. And then this is going to go straight back up here. These are our boy's hands. The darker blue as well, because it's on the left side. And then this is I love stressed, feel bad, can't get shit done, stressed. I'm sorry to hear that, man. It's not an easy one to escape. I wish you the best of luck, and I hope that you will be able to take care of the things that are stressing you out in a way that feels satisfactory. And I'd have to deal with that because I've I've been there, man. I'm sorry. You're simply not tall enough. I'm gonna go here. Can I give you a neck? You look worse with a neck. Don't take it personally. No disrespect. It's just that you look awful when I gave you a neck, and I would prefer that you didn't. look awful, that is. You can have a neck still. That's probably fine. Here we go. There we go. That's more the style we need. Like this. It's too much. It's too much. I've given you too much. That pixel should be blue though. Cool. Now we just need to. We're getting there. We just need to round this little dude out. So we just have like a little bit of extra. This is your sleeve. This is your other sleeve. This should just barely bulge out at the bottom for your little feet, right? This actually go. And this is the bottom of you. Congratulations. That's it. That's all you are. You're just this guy. Holy shit. I mean, it's not great, but that looks like a thing. It's not the best thing anyone's ever drawn in pixel art, but I mean, it might be the best thing I've ever drawn in pixel art. It's a little bit more consistent, the coloring. I mean, to be honest, it does look pretty good. It doesn't look bad. It doesn't look, I should say, it doesn't look that bad. Maybe like one or two more. Yeah. Could I be so bold as to give you that last pixel? Ah. That's the dude. That's our little dude. Look at him. He's casting, he's gonna cast spells at you, at me even. Crazy. Wow. All right. It looks good in the preview. How's it look when I zoom out? His hat do be kind of wonk. His hat a little bit. Is it too wonk? Do I need to unwonk the hat? I think now that I've made his body this way, flip the image. I don't want to. I don't want to do that to myself. This seems horrifying. Calm. Calm. Mission point. How do I just rotate real quick? How do I just flip it? How do I flip it real quick? Flip it, flip it, flip it good. Nope, not like that. Tap it. How do I flip? I mean, I could just do this. And then rotate. Oh god. Okay, so that's not quite what I was going for, but he looks pretty okay upside down, to be honest with you. Sprite, rotate canvas. Right. Rotate canvas. Flip horizontal. He honestly still looks like a little guy. Honestly, still looks like a little guy. It's actually okay. The hat is too big, for sure. We need to do some hat surgery. This is only gonna hurt a little bit. So sorry. You just have too much hat. Look, it is what it is, man. I should do this before I destroy all my pixels. We're gonna move this one up to here. And then we're gonna move the black outline. This. No. Yes? Yes. Yeah. The hat was cool, like a Rasta cap. I still want him to have the hat for sure. I just think the hat was too much hat. I think he had too much hat. Larger the hat, the higher the rank. That's true, actually. Maybe he needs an even bigger hat. Actually, now that I think about it. I think the gold does look 1,000 times better on the hat thing, by the way. Like this looks so much better. It's actually insane to me how much better that looks. Oh my god. I mean, let me cook a little bit. It looks a little geometric, but kind of be looking nice though. I want to add like one more gold accent here. Maybe like, I can't tell if we're a wizard or like a weird priest, but looks great. There's no way you're being sincere. That's crazy. This is the first little dude I've ever drawn. All right, ship it, dude. This is our little wizard. I'm actually kind of happy with this. He needs to be moved one over to the right so that his eyes bisect the center point here. Okay. I was such a dedicated sub. You should add my fan art to the game. I can paired. Perhaps we could do that. Maybe. Just like in general. Like just a wizards are very priest coded though. That's fair, especially this one. We could replace it with a giant hat, perhaps. That would make it better. How are you this good already? 500 times better than the carrot. I just stole things from Terraria pixel art is how. Like the sleeves, I literally copy and pasted the sleeves 100%. The shading could be like maybe I feel like if I played with these pixels a lot more, like the shading pixels, I could get this to be a lot better. Because like this robe looks really good. Minus this part. This part looks like a little... I kind of want to taper it back a little bit. Maybe. Okay. He looks like a pawn. Oh yeah. That's kind of the vibe. I'm cool with that. Maybe I can take this back just a little bit. Does that make him look better? He definitely pops a little bit more. Maybe this is better. What do you think? I think the main color should be more highlighted, so like maybe even up here. Is this working for me? I think it makes him look kind of shiny. Going back to a class of art to do extreme heat. What did I miss? I hope you're okay. That sounds like a situation that's brewing. This gives it more hatfold. Am I over-engineering? Perhaps. No, I like that. I like that a lot. This just looks off. Maybe I go back. He looks like shiny. That's not how light works. I agree. You're right. He's too shiny. Back to this. Back to this man. Looks like the Smash character? Which one? You think they know what they were doing when they made Pawn Stars? Yes, absolutely. 100%. I think this is good. I think maybe this is too much. If I claw this back. Maybe I add the blue here. Maybe I add the blue here. No, that looks way worse. It looks like deceptively strange. Yes. This feels like way too blocky is my only thing. I wish this had a little bit more definition to it. I want to add like literally 2 pixels here. That looks... Because like this one transitions like almost immediately. You know what I'm saying? Like if I did it by the same logic, it should be this way. Oh, that is better. I mean, that just literally just looks better by just doing that one thing. That's crazy. But that's just immediately better. Huh. He's just a little shiny is all. That looks like too geometric now. It is insane to me how much 1 pixel changes everything. Oh, did you have the ear thing, huh? Guys still in the 1 pixel highlights for everything arc, huh? I'm never gonna change my ways. Absolutely not. What size is that? 32 by 32? Yes, it is. 32 by 32. No, it's 32 by 32. More pixels, the better, right? Oh man, I can't decide which is better. I think this is better. Alright. We must save the little man. 9 by 10, 5 by 5. Let's ship it. Oh man. Yeah, it's 10:30 in Japan, you're not getting food. Good food. Don't worry. You gonna animate this? Also, thank you for the 5 bits at point. Do you want to see the animation? I'm envisioning light. It does make more sense that this is all blue than if the light's up here. Maybe this should even be more. Wait, where did my thing go? Preview, please. Thank you. It should actually even be more blue then. Because if the light's coming from up here, it should be like this. Yeah. Shape versus highlight depends on angle. You just conjure some food? Maybe with this little man in my house I could. This looks weird again. Perhaps I just nailed it the first time. Maybe nailed isn't the right word, but like got it as close as I'm gonna get it. How do I have the ear thing? Oh, someone gave you a subscription. And that person was Darkwood. Thank you again to Darkwood for the gifted sub. You can thank them as well. Now you can use emotes. Congratulations. Oh, my stream crashed. At least it did for me. That's interesting. Do you guys still see me? Type of 1 if you see. According to Twitch, I'm dead. That's a shame. You still see me? Okay. But apparently Twitch just doesn't work for me. That's an ear. This thing? Wait, what ear? Where ear? What? Oh, I thought it was a paper airplane. Oh, the image thing. Yeah, Bakakuma made them for me. I think they're just literally the like default ear attachment that you use in VTube Studio, and then he recolored them, I think. Okay, so here's the animation. You ready? We're gonna take the head, and when you're running, it's gonna go like this. Nope, it's gonna go like this. This is the animation. Thoughts? This is you running. Let me get the preview out. Preview. This is you running. There you go. He's Canadian. How do I put this on its own layer? Oops. Stop. Layer. New layer. So we're gonna have 2 layers here. I remember how to use GIMP. This is gonna be head. This is gonna be body. Now they should both be on the same layer at the moment, correct? So I'm going to go ahead and grab the head. Control X here, put it back on. If I close this, what I can do is add 2 tiny neck pieces. Put them here. These actually need to be like this. Now, when we're schmoving, I can grab this whole thing. That looks really bad. That looks really fucking bad. Wow. Bob down, not up. If I bob down, he just kind of melts into the thing. Imagine walking like that IRL. If his face didn't get so square, it wouldn't be so bad. Make the robe shrink up and down? Make the robe shrink. Head in front, then bob up and down. Wait, so you go like this? Go like this? He definitely becomes square brain a little bit. Stands creepily in the corner of the room and writes the following in a notebook. I found the necromancer once more. Subject appears to have fully removed the reanimated hand in favor of at least follower, sub, and tip sign. It's true. No, yeah, layer. You have the head layer at the back. Layer. You want the head layer in the front? You want it here? Problem occurred. Okay. A problem has occurred. Literally don't ever talk to me again. Computer says no. There we go. Oh, and delete these fucking ugly ass. Yeah, there we go. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna go to the right. Like this? You have it selected? You have it selected. What are you talking about? You want this? Looks like he's dancing. Look at him go. Not no left from right? What do you mean? Look at him. Wish I could dance like that. Because if I just go straight down, layer to be the front, then you bob the head up and down. Oh, I see. The thing is, I definitely melt into my robe when I do that. These 2 black pixels are causing a real problem. Perhaps I can make them not be this. Maybe my outline color needs to be a different color. I use like gray. Oopsies. Could I use a different color for this? Delete them on the down frame? No way, hold on. So I take the head, I go down, and then I go to the body, and I say, don't ever talk to me or my son ever again. Ayo? Ayo? Hold on? You know what else we could do is make the robe like 1 larger. I'm on the same frame, Scott. I was just looking at it. I'll add a frame. You people. Just won't let me do. Won't let me do my one thing, huh? I'm just fucking with you. Robe looks like a backwards hood. Robe looks like a backwards. What? What do you mean? Okay, so I'm now on frame 2. I'm gonna drop you. Go to the head. I select you. I go down. That's frame 2. So if I go back to frame 1, you're there. Perfect. If I go to frame 2 here, what I'm gonna do is go here and erase. And if I play, I mean, it looks really bad, but he's kind of schmoving. I don't know. Add more frames. I need to change the frame rate a lot too. It looks like it's deleting this whole robe, so I think what I need to do is like a backwards oversized jacket. That's kind of the vibe. Here's what I need to do. Whoa. Oh, I put it on the head layer. Shit. Rewind time. Turn back the clocks. By the way, High Sky Blitz here. I assumed it was you. Alright, unselect everything. Hide the head for now. We're gonna change the body. Be a little bit thicker. My man's gonna hit the gym a little bit. And I'm literally gonna move all of the pixels up. What have I done? Oh, I didn't add this? Yeah. I'm gonna go like this. Yep. Move all the pixels over by 1. Actually, you can just kind of vibe with the extra robe. I think that's actually fine. Yeah. It's a little bit too much of the same color, but if I know anything about color theory, we can simply just click 2 buttons to fix it. And same on this side. Make him a little... He's just a wider man now. This. Maybe have this be the same accent color. It's a little much going on here now, but I think that fixes it. No, it doesn't. This needs to be like tapered. I need to taper his fit a little bit. More like this. No, he looks very lumpy now. My boy is little lumpy. Something like that. I should have saved before I started doing this. I could always go back. He's definitely 2 pixels wider. Let me see what this looks like with the head again. Nah, bro. Nah, you look horrible. You look like you've been in an accident. I'm so sorry. Undo it all. Return you to your original form. A second thing I could do is on the frame where he goes down, animation still should look whack. Yeah, I think what I need to do is on the frame where he comes down. Check this shit. All right, so this is the head. I'm gonna go down 1 layer, right? On the body, what we do is do this. Maybe that fixes it. It looks fine on the right one for some reason, but the left one, since it's such a drastic change between the 2 colors, looks really weird. So maybe I erase this one and add a black pixel like here and erase this pixel. Does the whole thing just look better with that pixel erased anyways? Yes. Need some more frames, it'd be smooth. The problem is like when the face comes down, it looks like it's melting into the thing. Weirdly though, this is a better base for the guy anyways. Frame playback speed. I need to change it. Playback speed. How do I times 0.25? I guess. Yeah. Okay. Weirdly, I actually think this looks better, just like as it is right now. The frame 2 literally just looks like a better wizard. So that's a bit of an issue. This fucking pixel, man. You're the worst. You're the worst pixel I've ever seen in my life. Pause. I'm gonna have the same exact problem. Melting is probably a side effect from looking at us as still. Yeah. That looks really fucked up. Does it? Actually, if we just tweak, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Thoughts? Make the body bob up and down? Yeah. If the rest of this robe moves a little bit with this animation, I think it actually will look okay. So like we have... We're getting somewhere with this. This actually doesn't look bad just as is. I just need more movement down here because it looks weird. On the down frame... On the down frame, I want the arms to come down one too. So it looks like his like shoulders are coming down. How would I do that? I need to drop this all down by one. So like, again, we're just tapering my boy's robes in a little bit. Something like this. Does it look like the left hand drops down now? Looks like it drops down too far. It looks like it has become detached from his body. What does this frame look like? Oh, there's just like not enough to go around, huh? Damn it. His lungs are expanding in his neck. I know, it's really tragic. Actually, this kind of looks fucked up as is. Why is this pixel should be a different color? This is part of the robe. There we go. Nope, that looks worse. Doesn't matter if it looks wank and freeze frame, just look at it in motion. True. It's closer, but like, because these two things line up, it looks like his arm has become detached from his body, which is not, I don't want that for him. That seems really bad. So maybe it needs to be like this. There's just not enough pixels in this world, dude. It is what it is. There's just not enough to go around. We live in a society. That looks really bad. Well, hey, you know what we do with this? I'm honestly pretty happy with this. So I'm gonna save it up as an A-sprite file. Work as an idle animation. The thing is, like, the whole game is just gonna be idle animation. Make both half of the body go out left and right. Yeah, there's lots of things I need to do to fix this, and I think it's literally gonna take me, unfortunately, just fucking with it for a while. Nope. Here we go. A-sprite files. A-sprite files. Little guy. Make the other hand move. When I make both the hands move, it's gonna look pretty good. Well, it's gonna look better than this. The problem is, I'm not happy with this one because if you see, there's like too many black pixels here, and I don't know how to fix it because it looks really bad. It looks like his arm is falling off, which is like really tragic for him. Right. Like this one is good, and then when I go to here, his arm drops, and that like looks like it's not attached anymore. Maybe if I do it like this. This is correct. That's how that should be. This is like too much non-robe pieces. But if I do that, then I lose the separation of like what is his arm? What is his arm? What does it mean to be his arm? Maybe like a dark pixel here because it's in the fold a little bit. Maybe you do it this way. So this is frame 1, this is frame 2. Here, put your arm back to where it is. Okay, your arm is restored to natural motion, which is good. What we can do is just shrink this, so it's like, I don't know. I don't know, we'll have to mess with it a little bit. This part I'm happy with. I just need the arms to like come with, and then it'll look okay, because the bottom part shouldn't move. Okay. To make the scale using the Y code and don't mess with the art. We could do that. Thoughts? Just do it programmatically. Stop messing with pixel art. Art's so hard, dude. Just so hard. Fuck. I think I need to take a break from this. I think I need to like come back with it with fresh eyes. For the first pixel art little man I've ever made, I'm honestly pretty happy with him. He could be better, for sure. His hat... Something is still weird with his hat, and I don't know what it is, and it's really bothering me. But, his animation? Pretty tragic. Takes 3 minutes to learn this. I see the YouTube video. I'm not going to play it on stream right now, but I will take a look at it. I'll actually open it right now so I remember to look at it. Otherwise, I'm a dumb idiot and I will forget. Also, my YouTube, like... I don't know what's going on, but it's literally just doing this. I don't know what to do with this. I'm sorry. It's just like you want me to open YouTube? You want to watch the video? I could never do that to you. I don't know why it's doing that. I don't know. It's like animated. Yeah, it was hard. Okay, but all that to say, oh, it actually loaded. Congratulations. I'm so happy for you. I can't really take you to the mirror dimension tonight because my Twitch isn't working. But I'm gonna have to call it. I'm hungry. I want to go get food. But yeah, really good time tonight. I had a super good time. I don't know why my Twitch isn't. I'll try to load it one more time, see what happens. If Wanky, thank you for the last minute bit. It's cooked. Twitch is cooked. I don't know what to tell you. Thanks for the stream. Thank you so much for being here. I had such a good time. Thank you again for all the bits and the gifted subs and everything. One more hydrate before we go, for sure. Try to explain in words? No worries. No, absolutely. Like, I appreciate everyone helping me. Like I said, I'm super new to pixel art, so any advice or anything you want to recommend, it's awesome. Before you go, what's up? Now, we could go to Churro. We could also check Katie. I don't think we've ever hosted Katie before, but they come to this channel a lot. I have not played that game, no. Actually, I've played that game a lot in college, weirdly. That game's old. That game's gotta be like 10 years old now, 7 years old. Do we do Katie? Do we do Katie? Are they verified only? How can you check if they're verified only? Let me see. Play music. Pause. Let me pause my music. But they chat here a lot, so maybe we raid there. My Twitch there's just not. It doesn't. I don't know what to tell you. Everything's broken. / poll. Responses. Churro. KD. Klaxon. What do we want? Verified only? Is it? How do you check? Oops. Raid. Follower only? Well, I mean. Well. In that case. My chat won't even work. Literally nothing works. What the fuck? I don't even see the button anymore. And my music stopped playing. I think my stream is dying slowly. So I'm going to leave before it dies completely. Oh, my music's back. Hey, look at that. All right. Peace out, everybody. Thanks for being here. We'll be back tomorrow, 7 p.m. JST. Bye.